to today's episode of Small Talk, episode 11. Punch. We are interviewing our Papa Rigger, Wutti, my favorite fucking person ever. Whoa, they're on a table. You guys are. That's all you guys want to talk about? What about the chat? What about the cool chat? Like, doesn't it make you want to type more? Wouldn't that be great? Yes, I've known her for a while now, almost a year, and I can't believe it's taken this long to do this. Best be real height. God, yes, that pudding is so wiggly. It's as happy as I am to finally talk to Wutti. Okay, anyway, sorry, gotta focus. If you guys would like to also ask Wutti any questions, fuck. Woo! Thank you, Ken, for 21 months. Jesus, that's almost 2 years. Now I have to start thinking about what to do for 2-year subscribers. Jesus. Drive-by sub, literally. Have fun. Bye! Thank you. Yeah. So if you guys would like to ask Wutti a question as well, I'll be looking at those whenever possible. Feel free to redeem those in the channel redemption store. Let me just make sure some things are set up all right before I let Wutti come in, or at least I'm just undeafened. I'll undeafen. Okay. So loud. Hi, Joji. How you doing? Hi, bye. Thank you, Ken, so much for stopping by. Joji, welcome on in. I hope you guys won't mind. During small talks, I try to talk to the person as much as I can. So, if I can't read chats or some just go straight up, missed, like don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'll address anything you guys would like to after the stream or in my Discord. Okay. Now I'd like to really go welcome Wutti now because it's midnight for her. She says she has to wake up early tomorrow, so hopefully we don't spend too much time and all that jazz. Okay. Enjoy, guys. Psst. Wutti. Okay. Okay. Hi. Welcome. Oops. Okay. I almost forgot to unmute you. Oh my god.
It's fine. I just had to, I had to find the server, and I had to find the channel, and then I was stressed because I'm nervous, and then I was like, all right.
Oh, yeah. You're so cute. Don't worry. We are chilling. We're just, there's a look, there's a pudding. Oh my god,
a jiggly pudding.
Yeah, it's very jiggly. Okay. Thank you. So, oh my god, I fucking forgot. Welcome to the first traveler today, Dexter. Welcome to the Crossroad Tavern, and welcome, Wutti. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
You got this.
I got this.
Yeah.
Hi guys. I'm Wutti. For whoever in here doesn't know me, I usually do rigging. After rigging, the second thing I do would be art, and then also sometimes play games. But at the moment, I just do a lot of games because I don't have a lot of things I can rig on stream. That's it.
She's a busy woman. Patch. Thank you for coming on today. Really thank you, and also thank you for shouting out Leiru, a previous small talk guest.
Yeah.
So Wutti, I feel like I'll ease you into this. I don't want to ask you too many big questions. But hey, how was your day?
My day was good. It wasn't too bad. I usually work Friday. I only work half the day. And today, instead of in the morning, I worked in the afternoon because I had to take care of Tiny in the morning, which was nice. So it was like the morning was very relaxing, and then the afternoon came and I had to work. But that's fine.
Oh my god!
I had a good day.
But you said you napped before today, right? Are you feeling any sort of tired or?
I don't feel tired at all. My sleep schedule is
I am sussing you out right now. What the heck, Woody? You know, you said recently you were trying out the melatonin stuff. How's that going for you?
Yeah, I did, but I tried it out like a couple of days in a row, right? And I want to try it again, but back then I woke up a lot more often in the middle of the night. Like I would take them and I would have a fast time to fall asleep, right? But
Okay.
I would just wake up in the middle of the night then after. So I don't know if it has to do with the melatonin or just because
Oh, okay.
I think 64 said that it doesn't fix your sleep schedule, right? It just
Yeah,
helps
yeah,
you to
yeah.
fall asleep faster. So
Exactly.
probably that was my error,
A
assumption
lot, a lot
error.
of other. Hold on. Let me. I'm sorry. I forgot to pin a message. Also, hello, Kuchan. It's our child. It's our child, Woody. Oh my goodness.
I'm happy.
Please
Yeah,
feel
Iggy.
free to ask Woody questions yourself. Yourself through channel redeem store. Yeah? Sound good? Okay. Pin. Okay. Great. Thank you for your patience. Alright. Where did the cherry go?
What?
There was a cherry!
Still didn't figure out how that works with how the pudding is rigged, but because sometimes the cherry just disappears.
What the fuck?
I still don't know how, and I never managed to catch the exact moment how it disappears, if it just
Right.
bumps up, if it gets jiggly or anything like that.
That is so
It's a mystery.
funny. Okay. Well, I guess now there's no pudding on that. No cherry on that pudding. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. Let me move on to. Oh yeah. So you said that you've been having trouble sleeping, but then you said that it didn't really fix it because you. Okay. No! It says that the reward is what? Hold on, Woody.
What's wrong? What's
My
wrong? What
my
happened?
my
What happened?
professional streamer moment is showing up. Manage? Why is it I can't believe it's okay. Alright, it's now been resumed. Forgive me. Let me click around really quick. What else is fucking pause? Okay, we can pause these. Okay. Excuse me, Woody. So I have a redemption.
Okay, now I got it.
Sorry, I was so distracted. I'm so sorry.
No. Please don't stress
Okay.
about it.
I'm chill now. I'm just okay.
How was your day, Vespi? How was your day?
Oh,
Did you have a good day?
you know what? Yeah, I think I've had a good day. But the problem was have I told you? I haven't told you recently about my work life, Woody. Okay, Woody. This is important because I feel like you would find this to be funny. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry to take over small talk for a little bit, but she asked me about my day was. So at work, up until when was the 18th? Like almost 10 days ago, you know. I had been at work for 2 years, and every day in those 2 years, I had convinced myself I was going to be very spiteful about work. I wasn't going to enjoy myself, and I won't allow myself to like let my work feel like I have experienced anything positive. I hate my job so much, you know? And well, Grimsley told me he did not like how actively negative I was about it. So I promised him, once 2 years pass, I'm a new Vespi. I will go try to enjoy work. And so, you know, work is a lot more enjoyable with friends. So I went to go make some friends. And Woody, it took only a couple of days, and now they're making short jokes. And I hadn't experienced short jokes. Oh, you knew the beginning. I had already just talked about this. Yeah, so fuck my new friends. Now they are too comfortable, and I've made a mistake. Okay, so that's how my day was, Woody. Did you see that? Okay. Look, those messages. There's so many cool animations with the emotes. Did you see that? Woody, you can type something. You're a VIP, I think, right? Look at that. It's so cool.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay, that's the special animation then.
Yeah, I get it now.
get it.
Hold on, I don't want to. That's at 100% right now, guys. Well, oh, I'll just leave it on because Woody thinks it's cool. We actually spent. I just now got prepared to do everything. We spent the last like 20, 15ish minutes just freaking out over VTube Studio stuff. Honestly. Okay, so.
The new features. The new features. Oh my god.
So I need you. Oh, hey, you have a question actually from Leiru.
Oh, hey, Nani.
Woody, how did you become so skilled at being a father?
I'm so skilled at being a father. Wait, Leiru, you're making me blush. How's kissing? Don't you? How? I can tell you how I became a father.
Dozo.
Okay.
Dozo. Sure. Well, I think what he's trying to ask here is, how did you learn rigging and how do you get better?
Okay. How did I get better? What I generally tried, like from the very beginning, like I think I've shown you my first models, right? Like they're a tiny tad scary sometimes. No, but what I try with every model, I started, and I still do that. I always try to add something new, like something which I have never done before, and then I will do all of this for the next model, and then I will add something on this one too. I think that helps a lot with.
So, is there any model that you've you've never tried to learn something new?
No.
Oh my goodness! I feel like then all your models would look different, right?
I think whenever I do a new model, it has everything from the previous model, like most of the times, because sometimes it's just sometimes some things don't really work out that well, but but they always have something which I have never done before, so it might be a little bit scuffed, but it's I hope it's okay for the people. I always ask. I do not always ask if it's okay for the person to do something. Wait.
What was the thing
They've never been angry.
Yeah. If anything, it's always welcomed. Because for me, I think the thing you added without me asking, that was definitely the hands up motion and the microphone thing. So I'm really happy you decided to experiment with me. You gave me a tablet and microphone for no fucking reason. I still need to pay you.
No. No, you will never have the possibility to do that.
Well, then I'm going to come over to your house and kiss your toes.
Instead of paying me, you could just come and visit. We have a guest room.
You know what? Oh, that sounds so much fun. Okay, next SmolTalk will be at Woody's house.
Perfect. You're invited. I'm gonna make pudding.
Yay! I actually don't. I'm sure your pudding will taste fantastic. Actually,
Can I commission?
What? Can I commission Woody to make a bald redeem? Actually, when did you start adding bald redeems? Because it's true, you didn't give me a bald one. Or a bald toggle.
Because that's another thing, when you're rigging, or when I'm rigging, or when I was rigging, it's like when I work on the head angles, like sometimes there's always this weird head position where when you add the hair, that the head pokes out a little bit, and the very easy resolve to that is that you just smash the head behind the hair so the head shape gets a little bit lost.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a bald redeem, you actually have to try to rig it in a way that you do not smash the hair behind, the head behind the hair ish, if that makes any sense. And that was actually Iggy's model. I think is the first one which has an intact head shape.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Sorry, my bot messages are showing up on stream as well. I should have probably turned that off. But
can you turn it off?
I'd rather not take the time because I feel like I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing is, I didn't know the answer, but I want to know if it's maybe changed. What's your favorite thing to rig? What's your favorite part? Yeah.
My favorite part to rig, I think that would be the eyes.
Yeah.
And I think. Huh? And then
I'm just so happy it's still the eyes because I still love the way you do your eyes.
Yeah, I feel like I managed to personalize the way how I rig eyes to just do it in a Woody way. And I
Mm-hmm.
always like I think like if the model has like eye shines, I always like
Yeah,
to do
you always
some
try.
Easter eggy stuff, and I have a lot of
Oh, I love
fun with. I also have I think it's always also the first thing I rig when I rig a model. I start with the eyes because I
it.
feel
Mm-hmm.
like it kind of gives the model like a soul, where all of a sudden it's
Exactly.
it's it's no longer this the static model, but it's like blinking, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Sorry, I was like making my eyes wide too. But is there anyone's eyes that you think are your favorite? Oh, bless you.
Anyone's eyes, I think, are my favorite.
Yes, amongst all the ones you rigged so far.
I don't think I have a favorite. I do not favor my children when
Oh my god, we all know this is a lie.
uh,
This is such a lie.
I love you all equally
No.
much.
Oh, that's such a mom answer. Oh my god. You know, actually, what a lovely transition. Okay, let's talk about being a mom. Since, like, I want to know more about your experience too. Since you're since Tinies and your is a very big part of your life. You know, hi Mookie. Mookie's here. Hi Mookie. What's it like about streaming and having parent duties? You know, because I don't see many other streamers talk about like the balance and
Oh.
stuff.
I think it was a lot harder like when I started streaming, like because now Tiny is 4 years old, and I think when I started streaming, she was, uh, still like I mean she still wakes up in the night, but now you can,
Mm-hmm.
Mookie can just go there and explain to her, oh,
Mm-hmm.
mommy's gonna come soon, or
Mm-hmm.
just like talk to her like this. But when I
Mm-hmm.
started streaming, I had a lot of situations where I would need to, just leave stream for 20 minutes or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
And I actually have a clip of one time when I wasn't able to come back to stream for a while, and then Mookie would just, sit in front of the camera, and then there's my model, and his voice is like he's talking.
Mookie did that? That's so funny.
It was very funny. I was so glad because I always felt very bad when I had to leave. But
Mm-hmm.
when your tiny is calling for you, and then
Yeah.
you have to, right? Um,
Yeah.
but now, because she understands now, I can tell her, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come check on you later. Do you need some
Oh, that's
water? And then she
so
can tell me, and then
cute.
she's
She
gonna be like,
offers you
okay.
water? What the
What? No, no,
fuck?
I
Oh.
ask her. I ask her.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, how old is Tiny?
No, but and also what I really like doing, like I think I did it a lot with Iggy's model, because usually I do all of the streaming and all of the rigging.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do it
yeah.
when she's in bed, right? But with Iggy's model, I also did it a lot like in the afternoon when I was
Mm-hmm.
home. Like I had a lot of like holidays in between, and then she really enjoyed, like I just put her into the chair in front of the phone, and then
Mm-hmm.
she was, testing the model.
Oh, that's so cute. What does she think of you streaming? Like, how does she understand that?
I don't think she does understand. Like she understands the rigging, I think, and
Mm-hmm.
that like with the models.
Yeah.
So when she tries them out, like I remember that she would always ask that question. Oh, like because it follows the face, right? Because that's
Yeah.
where the tracking's happening, and then she tries to do something with her hand, and then she's like, "Oh, why are the hands not moving with my body?" but I though I'm not entirely sure if she like realize the what's behind it, that it's like tracking happening, right? Like she knows,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it does the same thing as I do, but it's more like, oh, maybe this figure in the screen is imitating what I do, but not that it's like tracking happening or anything. Because
Yeah.
I remember one time Rena was singing a song for
Oh
Tiny,
yeah.
right? And like, so for her, Rena is the model. If you if that makes any sense.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh, yeah, but it's hard to somewhat hard to manage everything together. But I think I have a pretty good like I get her to
Mm-hmm.
bed, and after she's in bed, I've got to start with my streaming or rigging activities afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Usually,
What would you do if Tiny wanted to be a streamer herself one day? Would you
I
let
mean,
her?
if she's 18 years old, that's okay. I think.
Oh, but they're also child streamers, right?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I think if I think about myself when I was
Mm-hmm.
like 15, 16, 17, of course, you're gonna surf on the internet, you're gonna be in the internet, but I don't think it's a very good idea when you are in
When
that
you're
age,
young, yeah.
yeah, to expose yourself.
But what if, streaming gets in the way of like going to another, like what if she, instead of going to college or getting a job after high school, she's like, "Oh, I want to become a streamer, mama."
I mean, I kind of try to have her grow up in a way so she can, like, so she herself knows
Mhm.
that it's very important to have an education, and I would
Yeah.
really love for her to go to college and study. What I do know is not gonna work is if I'm gonna try forcing her to do anything. But
Mhm.
I just know, like, I went to university, and I think it made my life a lot easier, if that makes
True.
any sense,
Yeah.
like for what happens after. And I think it's really important. But if she thinks she wants to try streaming instead of working or whatsoever, she's always allowed to try that. Whilst that no, but um, I want her to be able to do whatever she wants to do, but I
Mhm.
want her to be aware of what consequences that would
Right.
mean for her or for her life, like, so that she's really
Mhm.
put thought and everything into it.
That makes
Mm.
sense. Oh man. But I'm happy to hear that, like, you wouldn't be like, "No, no, no crazy, no crazy streamer," go Asian
No
on them, I
crazy
guess.
streamer. Oh my god. Imagine me saying that while I'm streaming.
Oh, right. Well, it's because like it takes one to know one, right? Because you've seen the ugly sides of the streaming, right? So it's just like, you wouldn't want that for Tiny. Maybe that's a line of thinking that exists. But yeah, I think they could, as long as they want to do it and try it and they're happy and they think it out
Yeah, yeah.
properly.
I just wanted to be old enough, like,
Mm-hmm.
not be too young while doing it, because
Yeah.
that can be. I mean, what's really nice about streaming is it's like 98% kind and nice and encouraging people in chat and stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
But then there's always these couple of people, they come sometimes every once in a while, and they ruin your streamer mood.
Yeah, just the
And
vibes, and those kind of
yeah,
people are easily to ban and stuff. Like
I
I
know they are
Mhm.
easily to ban, and they're easily to handle with when you are
Mhm.
I think it's harder for a teenager to deal with things like that.
Or I'm not. I'm simply playing devil's advocate. What if this is what matures them?
Oh my god.
I do think,
I'll just
yeah, treat her, learn a hard lesson kind of thing. But
yeah,
yeah.
but put some trauma into this. She will never touch the internet again.
Oh God, maybe yeah. I like the
No,
way
no,
you
no.
do it, Woody. Woody, you're very sweet. uh,
Oh my god.
oh, okay. So, Woody, if you saw Vespi and Yozora in the news being arrested, what would you assume happened?
Oh my god, that's a very good question.
No, it's not. You say you couldn't
Huh?
see it at all.
What? I what?
I would never commit. I never commit a
Yeah,
crime.
that is a good question, because I'm having a hard time finding an answer for you, Vespi.
Oh, but it's easy for you to find one for Yozora?
Nah, it's not. I just worded it
Okay.
like that because I thought it was funny.
Oh! Okay, now we have to think about it now. Okay, okay.
Oh,
I'll do one for you too, Woody.
reasons for.
Oh my god, I feel bad, but I know exactly why I would see you on like, being arrested.
Oh, why?
Okay, well, but you think of yours first too.
Um, um, Arrested for attacking your coworker for making a small people joke.
Okay, given the guy, I mean that works. You're right. Okay. So Woody, I think so. I can imagine. It's rather easy to kind of push things onto you, Woody. I feel like someone who actually committed the crime would just say like, "Here, hold this," and you're like, "What? Oh, okay." And it's like, "Officer, it's her." So not that you actually committed anything, but I can see you being unfortunately,
Being
yeah.
crime.
But otherwise, I feel like you're very much a rule follower. You're very respectful to authority in my head, I think.
Yeah, I kind of try to, I kind of try to believe that when you follow rules and you try to do everything with your best intentions and trying not to mess things up, that nothing bad's gonna happen to you, even if you mess something up, if you did it unintentionally,
Yeah. You at least followed the rules, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Would you say you have a strong sense of justice?
A what?
A strong sense of justice.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Ooh.
that I think, yeah.
So
I also try to always be fair and kind to other people, and I don't know.
Wait, no, it's not. I don't know. That sounds really cool. I like that. I feel like. Have you heard of the alignment chart?
The what?
The alignment chart for like
What?
D&D stuff. So there's such things as like neutral evil, lawful evil, chaotic evil, and
What's waffle evil?
lawful.
Oh.
I'm sorry, my diction there was really. Did you say waffle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, not the waffle evil. Oh god. Anyway. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I hate it. Okay. Have you heard of that before?
Okay, wait. No, wait. Is it something? Wait.
Okay. I can draw. Wait, no. I can just give you a chart really quick. 1 second.
Okay.
D&D alignment chart. So this is where people kind of try to put themselves on like moral values, so like are you someone who is always trying to stay neutral, never like I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at explaining this. I'll send a picture, okay? When you commit a crime in Belgium, you become waffle evil. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's an image. So when you see that image, what that describes is where your morality lies, right? So if you're chaotic good, you always do things that are good for everyone, even if it's like detrimental to one person, it's like for the greater good kind of thing. And there's like
my god, it's like hard question. Is it like, when you have like when there's a train coming on the tracks and you can
so that kind of question will determine.
And on one is like one person and on the other one is like 5 people, but the one person is very old and you have to decide which way the train should be going.
Exactly. What would you do there, Woody? So Woody, if I'm on a train track, I mean, actually I won't do this to you. That's so funny though. Actually, I'm gonna send you a quiz on this later. I'm curious on where you land. There's like, it's one of those really long questionnaires, so I won't I won't make you do it now, but I'm interested. Well, if you do this on stream again, I think there was one time I had you do a quiz on stream, and do you remember what that was?
It was the
16,
the
16
16
personnel. Okay.
personalities.
Yeah, yeah, and I think we ended up being maybe the same. I can't remember. Do you remember your score? What you scored? Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it, actually. But I forgot why I was asking about this. Oh, it's because I was asking about your are you a person with a strong sense of justice? But and you said yeah, okay. Have you been? So when I think of people who I describe this way, they tend to be very angry, I guess you see. If there is like a murder that got away with murder, they're so obviously the murder, but how could they be like let go? Is that the kind of reaction you'd have to that kind of situation?
So if somebody murders somebody and gets away with the murder, then I will be very angry about it. Oh, I will be very angry about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And all the evidence says it. Yeah. Oh, I'm so curious about how you think of true crime stuff. What's your interest on true crime?
Oh, I have my face. Like there was this one person on YouTube. What was her name? Eleanor something.
I might have heard of her.
I always, huh?
Eleanor
Neal, I think. She did a lot of true crime videos, and I was actually, but you know, usually I'm very sensitive to gruesome things, right?
Oh, that's true.
I'm very sensitive.
Okay.
But I manage true crime. And I'm very interested into it. And but because there's no graphics, you know, I listen to it when I'm cleaning or you know while I'm folding laundry. I just you know
when I'm putting Tiny to sleep, I just turn tune on. Oh
no,
God!
But if there's something which is very you know very gruesome, it actually I have to think about it a lot.
Oh.
After. Yeah. But I also have to think about it a lot if something really bad happens. I don't know, have you watched Game of Thrones?
No, but I've heard of it.
Oh, wait, you haven't oh my god, you should watch it. It's so good. But
I was told it ends terribly.
Yeah, just don't watch the last season. Just let your imagination do the rest. Okay.
Read the wiki. Okay, yeah, whatever. Fuck off later. Let's see.
No, but I have like these shows. I watch them still, even though I know that they're gonna, you know, I'm gonna have nightmares or I'm gonna, you know, my mind is gonna be occupied about all the ugly things happening there. But I have to still watch them because the show is just so good.
Okay, maybe one day I'll do this for you, Wutti. Is there any crime stories, like true crime stories, that stick in your mind? I'm curious.
Because very brutal true crime stories that and why they stick like and there is one true crime story. It's still stuck in my mind, but it's very just because it's very very cruel and it involves a lot of I don't know. I don't know. It was like you know a very small child. The name was Bulgar, I think. It was a very small child, which was.
Okay,
it's
small
a very,
child.
Very brutal story, yeah.
Okay.
Which was, and I still have to think about that happening, and so I always like when I'm at a shopping center, I always hold Tiny's hand very, very tight because it keeps. It's still in my head. It's still in my head. Yeah.
I get that. That kind of shit is very It can turn your paranoia up to a high.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a paranoid person?
Yeah, very.
Aww. Well, I was gonna ask like how's the house security on your house, but then I'm like, well, maybe we shouldn't tell that out loud. But I usually the cautious people are very right because sometimes it comes in clutch, right? Whenever you're paranoid, and for like there's always one experience that validates all that paranoia. And I was curious if you've had anything like that, because I know for like Kevin, Grimsley, my bad. Yeah, he's always been like cautious on where he I guess how fast he is at things, or how whenever I see someone walking, he's always very cautious in case they might suddenly fall. Like he's like so ready to catch them. And I actually came in clutch one time when I was just like falling
Yes.
backwards, and he caught me, and he's like, "Oh my god!" I was worried it was gonna happen, kind of thing, right? So
Oh, but that's so sweet. Oh my god.
yeah, but yeah, I was wondering if it's like, is there any validated paranoia fears stories?
Validated paranoia. Like, so, how do I put this? Like, one of my problems is with about the paranoia things, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure I've told you this, but I was after Tiny was born.
Mm.
I was diagnosed with OCD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a lot of intrusive thoughts, which does make me some sort of also a little bit more paranoid.
Mhm.
So whenever I do, like, because I am very paranoid and I'm very, have this intrusive things, like, okay, I have to, like, when I buy something at the store, I have to say this and this in that order, else it's gonna be having any influence in how my day is going.
Yeah.
It might sound a little bit crazy, but like, this just, um it's okay. It's I want to be very open about this, so
Of course, of
uh,
course.
this
Okay.
is fine. So, but what I always have to do, um, what's working very well is that I always have to try to rationalize it, like about the paranoia stuff or
Right,
the
right.
intrusive things, right? So when I think of something, what might happen if I do this or this, or like it would be like, oh, if uh the chances are higher that somebody breaks into the house if there's not going to be any security cameras or
Right,
something
right.
like this. If that mind, like, thought is stuck in my head or something, I have to try to rationalize it somehow. Wait, that was maybe a bad example. uh
Yeah, don't worry. Take your time.
uh uh I don't know. I can't think of anything right now.
That's okay. You're okay. I kissed your toes. We're just chilling. I gave a very specific question, so I don't blame you at all, okay?
But it's, people, like, people in Austria, we're very superstitious as well, right?
Ooh, what
So
kind? I'm curious.
um yeah, so when you, like, Mookie's always making fun of this. I think all of his family is making fun of this, that when you cheers your beer, like, cheers with beer, the doing the cheers,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to look into each other's eyes, else it's gonna mean that you're gonna have, I don't know,
Ooh.
it's got, yeah. You have to do it, and you're not allowed to do it over cross, so if it's
Oh.
like four people, like, you cannot make it above each other. When you choose a beer, it's like, you know it's not that bad, right? It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
but what happens? Oh yeah.
you gotta have ugly children, or you're gonna have
Oh
bad time in bed for 7 years or something.
no! It was not that big of a deal. You're just, dooming your future generation of progeny. Okay. That's such a funny superstition, though.
Or you're not allowed to say, to wish happy birthday before the actual birthday, or
Actually, Chip was telling me that that was very bad luck of me to, like, her birthday is on the 31st, and I was like, oh, happy
mm.
birthday, and we were all joking about it, and she's like, guys, no, that's actually bad luck, and I feel so bad. How do I counter it? Oh.
You cannot counter it.
No! There's usually one that breaks it. I'm sure. Oh, now I feel super
But you
bad.
didn't know about it. You didn't know
That's
it.
true. It doesn't count if I didn't know. Okay, now I feel better. Okay.
Okay.
What other superstitions are there?
Oh my God! Wait. So we have the thing with the cheers. You have to look each other into the eye. You cannot do it over cross. You cannot say happy birthday too early. We have a lot of traditions for New Year's, like, with
Oh.
with kind of fortune telling on how your New Year's gonna be. Like, one is like, nice and
Oh,
sweet.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like where you melt some metal stuff, and then you
Okay.
drop it into water, and then you look what shape it has. Right? You can buy that everywhere, like,
Oh my
around New Year's.
god. Okay,
It's
yeah.
it's so much fun. Yeah, I once bought one of those sets and brought it to Norway when we were we were in Norway for New Year's, and I brought some sets of those, and then we did this, and then for some reason we ruined the table of Mookie's brother.
Oh my
Because there,
god.
like
R.I.P.
because
Mookie's brother.
you melted with a lighter or something, and I
Yikes!
think
Yeah, yeah,
the because stuff gets black, and that somehow went on the table. I don't know how that happened, but it came on the table and you couldn't clean it off anymore or something. But yeah, we have that for New Year's. Also, you give a lot of lucky charms for New Year's and stuff like this. Like
You
for
have
other
to?
people. You don't have to, but it's very much custom. You know, you can buy like really big packs around New Year's, and
I
then like
see.
next
Okay.
time you meet the
Okay.
person, you give them like a little pig or a little something because it's
So if I
like,
buy like a shit ton, do I just bless this person's entire year or
yeah. Yeah,
Oh, I
no,
see.
like just one. Wait, you give
Oh,
one
just
to the person, right? One to each person. You want them to want to have a good
Okay,
year.
I see.
Oh, and what we also have is,
High
but this
saves.
is only in the area of Austria where I live in. Like we have, it's beef. I think it's before Carnival starts.
Okay, okay.
We built these really big towers, like of wood, and then we set them on fire to scare the winter away. And
Oh, that's so cute! I actually
Yeah.
love that. Okay.
and they always have like, you know, they make like a witch and fill it with fireworks and put it on top of it, and then it's like when you set the tower on fire, right? And when the witch explodes, everything's fine. When the witch
Okay.
doesn't explode, you have to kind of do a burial the next week, else it's gonna be a bad
Oh my
year
god.
the
Oh
following
god.
year. Or if the tower like falls, it's also bad luck, you know. there's there's a lot of those kinds of traditions. We're heathens here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, now that I understood now that you're burning the witch and all that stuff.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I suddenly realized that's
That
very
is
grotesque, but it was cute to the point, you know, like you're scaring the winter away. But why would the winter? There's actually a lot of questions here.
Yeah, but there was actually okay. But like this is very traditional. It's
Yeah.
make the thing atop look like a witch, right? Like so because probably not really that good of a thing to put actually a witch on top, right? So like people started to put like monsterish figures on top and stuff like that instead of witches, to be fair.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, like the last couple of years. And it's like every city they have like their own tower, and they're like there's also before the like they all burn these towers on the same day, and then they try to manipulate each other's towers because, you know, they want to have the biggest and
So it becomes a town festival, like a town.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Wow. Is there like an origin story to that? Like, oh, there was once a witch named Wutti who caused too much mischief.
I don't know. I actually do not know the origin. I just because I grew up with it.
Yeah, of course.
Basically. That
I feel
and
like
it's
there's a lot
very
of stuff
nice
like
for
that.
children too, because they always have like these, like, you know, children go with some sticks on fire. What's it called in English?
Children setting sticks on
And they
fire?
said they set the tower on fire with these things, you know, like in the very old times when you wanted to have light in the night, you had this thing and
torch?
a torch. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. I was like, man, is there?
They have torches, and
Okay.
they can put it on fire, and then there's these sweets. You can only get them on this festival, and so it's very nice for children.
I
Yeah.
see. Do you have any memories of doing that when you were a kid?
Yes, I have a lot of memories. Like my dad would
Oh.
always take me to those, and I always was looking forward for the little cakes you can get there.
What do the cakes taste like? Are they like
Okay, imagine a piece of dough and you fry it in oil, and then you put it into sugar and cinnamon ish.
Cinnamon roll.
They're not really a cinnamon roll. But
Okay,
it's very
okay.
hard to explain. And sometimes they have a filling as well.
Okay. Sometimes a filling. Oh, which ones would you go for? Which ones would you like, trade for,
Which filling?
Yeah, I'm guessing
Oh,
there's like different kinds, right?
No, like if they have a filling, I think it was apple.
Ah, okay.
But
Apple
it was
filling.
like not like apple, but like puree, apple puree, apple puree.
Oh, it's like applesauce.
I think that's what you call it in English. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't really
I
know.
just like which
No, don't worry.
berry,
So
like which
I'm
berry.
not really into sweets, so I feel like I'm also grasping at straws
Yeah,
here.
you told me about it. That you're not into sweets.
Yeah. Have I told you the story? It's because I sugar traumatized myself.
Yeah. You told me.
Okay.
How did you do that? I want to try that too.
No, it was not fun. I actually wanted to die, Woody. It's not
Oh
good.
my god.
I ate a foot long of gum, and I like ate every single fucking part of that stick of gum, and I had the worst. My body was just
Like,
dying.
did you do it?
I had.
Did you do it because you wanted to, or was it a bet or something?
No one bet me or anything. I just did the thing like, you guys want to see me do this? And no one was like, no one wants to see you do it, Vespi. I'm like, okay, don't. I was an idiot, and I just decided to do it because I thought it would be funny. And instead, I came out not liking anything sweet after, so whatever.
God. Oh, yeah, I did that with butter once.
What?
But it was actually a bet.
So you don't like butter anymore, or it was just like a
It's
one
like,
time?
no. It was like the one time, and it was a very big piece of butter because I really loved, like, have
By
bread,
itself?
butter on my bread. Yeah, just with nothing else, just a big piece of butter to eat that. And but that was actually a bet. There was like, oh yeah, you can have
So
20 euros for it or something.
from
And then,
butter from the fridge. You just
yeah,
not on it.
yeah, and I ate it. And I felt so bad after, and I felt so bad, like, I think days after. And even if I think about, like, eating pure butter, I start feeling really bad. So that's my butter trauma. But I still like butter.
Interesting. What the fuck, Woody? But you said it was a
Obviously, I'm
bet.
dumb. What can I say?
Okay. All right. Well, damn. I guess like father, like son. Well, I guess I'm my daughter. Okay, Papa.
Oh, Lord. No, but
That makes me want
yeah.
to drink water. I feel like I've traumatized my body. I feel so
I
sad.
also want to drink water.
Okay.
now.
Cheers! I'm making eye contact with you.
Oh yeah, let's have eye contact. Wait, did that work? I don't know. I'll look to the side though.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Ah.
Let me think. Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you for the applause. Woody64 has a question.
Oh, hi.
Woody, how are you so kind and generous? Was there a special person that raised you to have such a big, beautiful heart?
I think the kind and generous. I don't know. I feel like I just wait. I think this is a little bit like connected with me trying to, follow rules and follow the law. I just want to try and kind of, if I can help with something, or if I can help with something, or if I can help with anything, or if I can do something for another person, and I try to do it in the end, if that makes any sense. So I don't really consider myself being overly kind or overly something. I just try my best.
Okay, one second. We have a troublemaker.
Hey. Oh,
I'm just gonna...
who's
Okay.
a troublemaker?
Alright, I'm good now. He's been fucking jumping in front of us for so long. Okay, I'm sorry. I was very distracted, and unfortunately, I couldn't.
Sorry about
understand what you're saying. Please repeat yourself. Why are you so kind and
God.
generous? You feel like okay, hold on. You feel like you wouldn't you would just do what anyone else would do, or like you feel like
Feel like doing the best I can in helping
oh
people.
mm.
And I think it's also a little bit connected with me trying to follow laws and follow rules the best as I can, you know. So
So you think
because
it's a
I
rule?
feel, hmm?
No, I'm sorry. Please go on.
But it's just like whatever you give, right?
Mm-hmm.
And however you treat people, like it will come back to you
Oh,
in
so kind of like
one
karma.
way or another. Yeah, ish, karma ish.
Mm.
So I don't really consider myself in overly generous or overly nice. I just try my best to. Yeah, I can get angry. And I can get really mean and
Mm.
evil sometimes. You know.
Yeah. So, but
See, I don't feel sorry or sad for Iggy being stuck over there right now, for example.
well, it's because he deserves it, and your strong sense of justice is coming back in. So when 64 is asking, I guess like, what? How are you so kind? Am I right in understanding that you just say that you're just following the rules?
uh, it feels like it's a rule for me. I have for myself that
So
I'm
why is it a rule?
trying to treat people
Mm.
nice and kind and help with whatever I can, and I try to follow that rule. Does that make sense? Wait.
Kind of, yeah. So you're doing that because it's kind of in hopes that good will come back to you, right? Like it's an investment. You're okay.
Yeah. I think that.
You know, I actually understand that. It's also along the same lines of treat others how you want to be treated. So
Yeah, I think I'm very fond of that saying, treat others how you want to be treated, or your
mhm.
freedom goes as far where the freedom of others, no, wait, your
Yeah.
freedom stops where the freedom of others begin, and stuff like that.
Oh damn, that's sick. That goes fucking hard. Do you think that
Right, I love that one.
would you still be kind to someone even if they didn't deserve it? Like someone who's been utter trash
how
to you.
how can you but yeah, but how can you say if somebody does not deserve kindness?
I guess it's because someone who doesn't give you respect.
Someone who doesn't, but there's gotta be a reason why this person doesn't give me respect, right?
Yes. Do you think any reason's a good reason?
What reason would that be?
Well, okay, so say someone disrespects you because they think you're dumb. Is that person valid in how they treat you? Like, would you still be kind to them?
I probably would try to avoid any contact to this person anymore. I'd feel really bad about myself.
Oh, okay. But
No,
that means you understand that they shouldn't do that, right? For any reason?
I mean, okay. For instance, there was one thing I got really angry about, right? It was
Right.
when I was in high school. We were working on a project,
Okay.
right?
Yes. Right.
So we had to write like kind of a lot of stuff, and I was sitting there and I was writing it, and then I was offering to proofread it when it was finished. And the person who was in a team with me, she was like, oh yeah, thank you, for proofreading stuff. And then she sent me her pages, and I was sitting there. I was like all night I was working on it, proofreading. And when I was reaching like her part, the stuff she supposedly wrote, when you copy something out of Wikipedia, right?
Yeah.
When it copies links, it's like it's very visible that you
Okay.
copy pasted something
Right.
from somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I realized she didn't do shit, she was just copy pasting stuff. So and I was sitting there and I rewrote everything, so it would not be copy paste anymore. So in the end, I was doing all.
Why
all
didn't
the
you
work.
yell at her? Tell her to do her job.
Yeah, so and I got very mad and very angry at her. And then like next day at
Right.
school, in lunch break, I was sitting there and I was talking in a very angry and mad voice with her. And in the end, she started crying, and then I felt bad again. But
No, that was manipulation.
but I can get angry. I can get angry, and I'm not like, I don't feel like I was really mean or evil. It's just me basically saying what was happening, like rephrasing the situation, and that I think it's a bad situation, that it had to come like this, but not really being insulting or anything.
I
Um,
I I guess, but in the end, you decided that she had her reasons, and you did all that work, and you felt bad about yelling at her. So that's what happened.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, Woody. Oh, hi, bye, Cobalt. Okay, he gave us the cat package. 1 second. Care package.
What?
Care package where we
Care
stretch.
package.
Stretch.
Okay,
Hydrate.
let's stretch.
Yeah, let's stretch.
Wiggle. I'm actually
Wiggle,
out of
wiggle.
water now.
Also, late welcome in to everyone who I couldn't greet. Hi, Cat. Hi, Cat. Thank you for stopping by, Cat. And hi, bye, Cobalt. Thank you for stopping by, Cobalt. We are perfectly in scale. I looked up how our charts would be. The cat package. I've been messing up all my fucking words today. First waffle evil and whatever. Oh, Woody, my love. I ask quite genuinely, like, do you think that person like is justified in their actions?
I told her that I didn't think it was okay, and she obviously thought so too, because she started crying because she felt bad about it, right?
Right.
So I mean, we were like still friends afterwards, right? It was not a
Break.
friendship.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah.
Then, so back to my current question, where like, you said you would just avoid them. Man, I love you, Woody. Okay, back to 64's question, I guess. Since we're just gonna backtrack.
Backtrack.
Oh my god, the pudding. Let me collect my thoughts. I feel like you told me a lot.
And the cherry's back on.
It is back on. I have no fucking idea.
Can I no wait. I can rewatch. I will rewatch the VOD, and I will just stare at this cherry and look what's happening.
Okay, We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm getting myself a fucking like whiplash by like trying to make it move around. Okay, collecting my thoughts.
Move. Get the cherry out.
Oh. I'm moving.
Still there. Nope. Still on.
Woody, would you say that you're not very good at confrontation?
I'm not. But I feel like sometimes it also depends how close I am with people.
Ooh, so the closer the stronger your confrontation can be?
Yeah. I think I can be mean. There's a mean and evil Woody somewhere inside me.
And she comes out when she plays mahjong, but like what
it
else?
comes out when she plays mahjong. It comes out when she didn't have enough sleep and in the morning, and then she's gonna talk with Mookie.
Aww.
So
I get that though. While drinking also. Okay, let's not. I love all Woodies. I truly do. I hope too that like that kind of thing. I don't know.
It's like yeah. The closer I am with a person, I think, the more I am able to be actually mean and evil to them sometimes. But doesn't change it. But I don't feel
I think
like
being evil and being like standing up for yourself. Like I'm just curious. Like
it's not standing up for myself. It's me being in a bad mood and
okay.
No.
But so in terms of confrontation though, right? Like if someone close to you did something like that crossed your boundaries, would you be able to like tell them like, "Hey, I didn't like that you did that." Like if I did that something, I guess. Like if I did something, Woody, how would you I want you to stand up to me. Please.
If you did something which would be crossing my boundaries and it would be very unacceptable for me, I probably would just first not try to think about it, and maybe at some point I will maybe try and talk with you about it, like in a normal, friendly manner. Be like,
Okay,
do you remember this time back then?
so I
I
could
just
be
wanted
wrong,
to mention.
Woody. But what I'm understanding is you're gonna bottle it up until you can't handle it anymore, and then you'll tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
No, 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 no! I don't like that. God damn it,
Uh,
Woody.
I know, but I'm trying. I'm actually trying. I'm trying to work on that.
Right.
I'm trying to work on, like, you know, with Mookie, for example. If Mookie does something and it bothers me, it's like I can tell him right away. I can tell Mookie, "Wah, wah, 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 wah," and then he's like,
Aw,
"Wah, wah, 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 wah," and then I'm like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah," and then we love each other again. You
I
know?
love that. Yeah, I love that. Okay, I love that. I love that. Okay. I want to get closer to you in that way then. I hope one day you can do that. I'm happy you're trying. I really, really am. Especially, you've been trying a lot of things, you know? Like, you've been trying to get more
Yeah.
sleep. You've been trying
Yeah.
to stream more. You've been trying. I'm proud
I've
of
been,
you, Woody.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Maybe I'm trying too lot at one thing, but you know.
Mm. Well, at least
I love my self-confidence arc.
I'm proud of you. I'm like kissing your toes. I'm holding your hand. You're doing great.
Yeah. I'm happy when you hold my hand, but please don't kiss my toes.
It's okay. You won't notice. So 64 asks a question. What is your
Hey,
proudest achievement?
my proudest achievement, um, my proudest achievement. I think for a very long time, my proudest achievement was that I was on an exchange year in Japan when I was 16, all
Yeah,
by myself,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That was something I was very proud of for a long time. Like, I'm still proud of it, right? But I think my proudest now was that I, like, when I was 17 years old, I had this plan, right? I had this plan. I wanted to go study computer science, but in order to get this, I had to go to evening school and I had to work on the side, you know. And I had this like
Yeah.
5-year plan, right? I made
Mhm.
for myself, and I followed it until I was finished with my master's studies. And I'm very, like, I think that's my proudest achievement because
That's hella fucking cool, Woody. Actually, I didn't know that. I didn't know you went through your
oh,
masters. What the
oh, you,
fuck?
oh, okay.
I did not know you went through your masters.
No, I was going to evening school during the week, and I was like working, and right after work I would go to evening school, and I would be home at 10, and I did that for around 2 years until I was allowed by Austrian law to go start studying, and then I
Mhm.
started studying in my bachelor's.
What was
That's
the law? What?
how.
What was the law that was that you had to wait for?
Um, in Austria you have to like how do like if you want to go study at a university in Austria, you
Mm.
have to have like you have to okay.
Okay.
So like the normal school system, like you have 4 years elementary school, and
Mhm.
then you have 4 years like junior high school, and then you have 4 years high school. When you are in the 4 years of high school, right at the end when you finish, you have to have like you have to in German, math, English, and 2 additional subjects which you can usually pick yourself. You have to have like oral and written exams in those 5 subjects while also
Right.
passing your normal classes, right? But
Uh-huh.
these you have additionally, and you have to pass those special exam. And
Right.
if you don't have that, you're not allowed to go studying, right?
What the fuck?
Um,
Okay.
yeah.
So
So you
would
have.
you?
Hmm?
No, go on.
And it's always like you always have to have it in German, math, and English, and then
Mhm.
like the two extra subjects. So what I did was I went 4 years to elementary school, I went 4 years to junior high school, and then I went to special high school, which is only for 3 years, where you also like you kind of receive a job education the same time while you're in high school. Like,
Right.
it's like an apprenticeship, but you don't
Okay.
work for a company, but you learn what you learn what you need for that occupation in high school. But
Oh
it's
my.
only for
Okay.
3 years. But you also have to have special exams after to pass it, right? But with those exams, because it's not from a 4 or 5 year long high school, it depends. Then you're not allowed to go study.
That sounds. Hold on, my mind's still very much stuck on certain things. Hold on, okay. So there's a thing we have called a curriculum, and every high school student has to pass this curriculum before they go on to get a degree, a high school diploma. But even without a high school diploma, they don't. I don't know. I feel like people here don't need that to go to college.
Okay.
Is that like not possible? Like, I guess would you say like a high school dropout? Would a high school dropout be allowed to go study?
No.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
because and also
Like someone who doesn't have
I mean, I think in Germany even, like in Austria, this special exam, it's called Matura, and in Germany this is called Abitur, right? Like this special exam.
Right.
And like the thing is, you have to like really, yeah, you have to study very hard for it, and especially the oral. Like you have to have in German, I think you have to have a written exam and sometimes additionally an oral exam. With English, you have to have a written and oral exam.
What is an oral exam?
Like, okay, oral exam is like when you stand there in front of like 3 teachers and they ask you questions.
Oh
and
my
you have
god,
to,
that's
like,
so
answer the
anxiety
questions.
inducing.
Huh? It's what?
This sounds so scary.
It is very scary.
That sounds
No,
so scary.
and it's like in Austria, when you have this exam, you basically you can go study anywhere. But sometimes in universities, if it's like something a lot of people want to study, right, you have to take like entrance exams and stuff like this. But in Germany, like we have a lot of students from Germany and Austria, because
Is that a
in Germany,
European thing?
I think in Switzerland they also have something similar, and I know it from
Whoa,
Germany that they have the
okay.
Abitur, but in Germany it's even harder because they have like, if you, for example, in Germany, if you want to go study, I don't know, medicine or something, like if you want to become a doctor,
Right.
your grades in total in this exam, like, you know, it has like, the average of your grades needs to be, I don't know, at 1 point something, like, you know, so if you fuck that up, you're not allowed to study medicine in Germany, for example, so you have to go somewhere else, like to another country.
You know, I never actually ever thought to ask about like the difference in education. I that sounds so different to me. I feel like here everyone has a chance, I guess. Like it sounds like there it takes longer to achieve certification, I guess. How did
Um,
you
so that's the thing, right? Like, so I only went to the 3-year high school, so I didn't have this special exam after, which would allow me to go study.
so you had to, right?
So, but I wanted to, yeah, I had to have it because I wanted to go studying. So what they offer, like what high schools offer, or they offer special classes you can take, so that after those classes you can take the exam, right? So that's what I did. I went to evening school for 2 years to take the classes and then have the special exam.
How much did that cost?
It was expensive.
Oh my goodness!
It was like each subject cost around 1,300 euros.
What the fuck? How did you pay that?
They had
Like scholarships or
yeah. It was like if you would take those classes, you would get and you would also pass the classes, you would get money back, right?
you got money. That's actually amazing. Okay, so you get rewarded for doing well. Okay.
Yeah, you get rewarded for doing well. So I got money back, like not everything, but yeah. So I also was working on this side. That was
you
when I was
busy
working.
woman. Have you ever had time to rest?
Yeah. I took some time to rest every once in a while. Like when I was finished with my masters, I was basically for 6 months. I was just I was living with Mookie in Norway, and all we did we were gaming all day. And,
oh, that's so fun! I'm interested in that. What was that period like?
I mean, Mookie was technically studying. yeah, it was somewhat nice. Like we call like we were living in a student's apartment in Norway because Muki was still studying.
I see. You were
um,
allowed to live with him?
yeah, they had a couple apartments there. So
Oh.
I mean that's pretty cool in Norway, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We paid like 400 or 500 euros or something a month,
Mm-hmm.
right? Wait, 来たぞよ.
All gets
Um,
revealed. Next question.
huh? What?
I think they're being silly right now. But about like that time period, what kind of games did you play?
We played a lot of Guild Wars. And
Guild
the
Wars.
like Guild Wars 2, we played it together. Like I don't know if I ever told you about it, but
Mm-hmm.
when I met Muki, I met him on a party, right? And
Mm-hmm.
we were talking a little bit, and I don't know. At some point, we were talking about like playing video games, and
Mm.
then that was like when I played a lot of Guild Wars 2. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I know the game, I know the game." And oh yeah, cool. You know, we can add each other, we can
Oh,
play together
oh,
sometime.
that's so
And then
cute.
and then I remember I was asking Muki about it some days later, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, yeah, I somehow I do not remember my password anymore for my login, and all I was thinking was,
Oh.
oh right, of course, so probably he didn't even know the game to begin with. And then I was under the impression I'm so much better at the game anyhow because I was playing it so much.
I love that. Okay,
And
okay.
he needed a long time to recover his password, but in the end he did, and we actually managed to play together. And there's
Mm-hmm.
this thing in Guild Wars 2, like it's called jumping puzzles, right? So where you
Mm-hmm.
just you start somewhere and you have to jump across the map to reach a goal or something, and they get hard, and I thought I was really good at them, but I sucked at them compared to Mookie, and Mookie was like, just
Oh, I love you so
it
much, Wutti.
he was so much better at the game than I was, and I felt so shitty about myself.
But I'm sure you weren't that bad. I mean,
I was bad, Vespi. I was bad.
how were you under the impression you were good?
I don't know. I don't know. Next question.
I love
No,
you. I love you. Man. Actually, for the people who don't know, would you like to talk about how you met Mookie and how you guys started,
Okay. I was during my master's studies. I was an exchange student in Norway, because Mookie is Norwegian and I'm from Austria, and that's how we met. I was actually, yeah. So that's how we met. We just went to partying together. Basically, during the exchange semester, we hung out a lot, and we played a lot of video games together. So I told you about the Guild Wars thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
me realizing I'm very bad at Guild Wars actually. So I felt into a Guild Wars 2 depression. So we started playing Terraria instead, right? um, and it was very nice actually. Like he also was
Mhm.
very good at Terraria and had all those cheat codes, and I don't know because what's super fun or not fun or I don't know, but when you're in voice call with the
Mhm.
person you have a
Yeah.
crush on, right? And then you don't really know what to talk about and you just sit there and then so we did that, right? We went
Mhm.
into we went in Discord and we were in voice calls, and it was like we were there but
Just the two
nobody
of
was
you?
like,
Yeah, yeah.
we weren't really talking a lot because like I was too shy to say anything. And
Oh.
all I did was dying, so we are just, doing dumb stuff, laughing and like laughing really silly and things like that. I don't know. So it was very weird. Like I
This sounds really cute, Woody, though.
just being very shy about being in a voice call together, and I always had to try really hard to get my microphone working in Discord.
Mm-mm-mm.
And
You
in
still
the end, huh?
I feel
What?
like I don't know. I was just thinking about how there's a lot of things like that today, right? Were you still Discord? I guess Discord's always a fucking menace, you know. So
Yeah,
just
it
to hear
is. It's
you were dealing with those problems a long time ago, and then today it's still like no different. I
yeah.
just couldn't help it.
Reset voice settings, the magic button.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm sorry. Please continue.
It was back then as well. No,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, we were playing Terraria a lot, and in the beginning, a lot of Guild Wars, like not that much of Guild Wars because Guild Wars 2 depression. But yeah, I was so shy to communicate with Muki.
Who made the first move then? She just laughed. She just fucking laughed.
It was drunk Woody.
Let's go! The confrontational Woody!
Yeah. I was just like, it was like I think in the first week, when I was like, they had this party, like there was this student bar. It was called Blue Box, and they had this big party, like the welcome for the exchange students party, something
Mm-hmm.
something, and yeah, so all the exchange students went there, and then
Ah.
drunk Woody seems like she's really fun at party.
I can't wait to experience that one day.
Oh my god! I'm so looking forward to that. Uh, no, but then there was this really, Muki's really tall, right?
Yeah.
And then there was this really tall guy standing somewhere in the middle of this bar, and I was amazed by the really tall guy standing there. So I just went there, and I told him, "Wow, you're really tall. I've never hugged somebody who is that tall. Can I have a hug?" And then I got a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
how
this was
we
before
met.
you guys were playing games, right?
That was before we were playing games, and
Yeah.
after this party, we didn't exchange phone numbers or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but because we were both living in somewhere at the dormitories, we would always like run into each other every once in a
It was
while.
fate. It was
It,
fate.
it was fate. It was fate. Oh my god. No, but it was um yeah, and I remember like sometimes after that, some days after that, I don't know, or some weeks after that,
Mm-hmm.
um there was this common room in this one building, where also Muki happened to have like his room in,
Mm-hmm.
right? And on the same floor where the common room, you could like walk outside like for smoking and stuff like this,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
where the window to his room was,
Oh,
right? And so only only the exchange students, we booked this room to have like a little party there, and I
mm-hmm.
was just basically almost constantly outside smoking, and at some point I think Muki was waving out of the window, and then we got to talk again a little bit, and we didn't have any music there, right? And then he he was opening up his window and putting like a German rock music on and stuff like this. So,
He
yeah,
wanted
and at some point he
Chad.
actually, huh?
That was very nice of him.
Yeah. I think at some point he told me most of the bands he didn't really listen to, or he didn't really know, but he wanted to impress me. So he was
That's so cute. Oh,
yeah.
what
Yeah.
the fuck? Okay. I guess
And,
you wouldn't
and
know German bands, huh?
oh, but it was very cute, yeah. And
Mhm.
another thing I remember is that because in Austria we would, for a very long time, we would only use like all the messaging apps, right? They
Right.
would need a long time to arrive, like in Austria, that people would actually use them, like Snapchat, for example. Snapchat,
Oh,
a lot of people in Norway were using Snapchat, and I knew of the existence of Snapchat,
but
but none
you.
of my Austrian friends were using it, so
Oh,
I was never
okay.
using it really. But after I heard like Muki was asking for my Snapchat, I didn't have any Snapchat, so I downloaded Snapchat, right?
Mm-hmm. Did you know he
Um,
was hitting on you? Did you know he was
huh?
hitting on you?
I
Could you?
was.
Yeah.
Did I know that he was hitting on me? That's a very good question.
Or did you think like, wow, this guy's really friendly? Oh my
No,
gosh.
I think the first thing I thought was that he just wanted to hang out a lot with the exchange students, because what he kept talking about
Mhm.
was that the semester before he met the group of exchange students, which was there when I was there. Like he told me, yeah, my previous roommate, he was an exchange student and he was from Austria too, you know. And I was like,
I see.
cool, where from Austria was he from, you know? And he was like, I was just somewhere from eastern Austria, like the most eastern part of Austria you can get, like that. And then I thought, oh well, then I probably don't know him because that's the total opposite where I am from, right? And then he tried to mention the name of the city the guy came from. And I was like, oh wait, no, that's in Western Austria. That's where I come from. Yeah.
Oh, how cool would it be if you did know him? Like he was just like.
I did.
You did know him?
We actually had one class together.
What the fuck? Small
yeah.
ass world. I was going to say country, but I'm like, I meant world. I guess it would be a small ass country.
It's also very small. Austria is a very small country, to be fair. So
Jesus. Okay.
yeah,
okay.
but that was my thought. You know, that he would just like want to hang a lot with exchange students because he really liked hanging with exchange students.
Yeah, but that's so okay. I love that. I love that you two found each other. It really was fate, wasn't it? Right?
I really like. I remember like the roommate he had back then, who's still his best friend, right? But he would never like it when I would be joining for parties when Mookie was also there. Like he would always say, like when you two are together, you kind of vanish into a bubble.
Oh, that's
you know?
that's so fucking cute. Where would you guys go? Didn't you say you were awkward with him?
Like yeah, not drunk Woody though. So
you're so funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any memory where you feel like you really rizzed him up? Like you're like, I got him in the bag.
I remember one time he was on a party, like a costume party or something, and his best friend he didn't like he wanted to just go with the boys, right?
Yeah.
So and then they went to the party, and I was also going out in the city just with the exchange students. And then at some point he was messaging me that pudding is moving on its own. It's live.
No, go on.
And then at some point he was just messaging me, yeah, I just went to this random bar. I was wondering if you could also come here, So he left his group of friends to go to a different bar to ask me to leave my group of friends to come to this bar too. So
how did that make you feel, Woody? Isn't that shit so fucking doki doki?
Sugoku doki doki da yo ne.
The show? That's straight out of a shoujo manga.
I'm gonna write that.
Do it! Oh my god!
Woody and Mookie.
Oh, that's cute. That's actually so cute. Or you can cross gender it, and you can be like
Mookie and Moody.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a girl version of Mookie. Muka.
Muka and Butter.
Muka and Butter.
Oh my god.
Also, late welcome to Rita. Late welcome to Dan. Hi, you two. Welcome, everyone. We're here.
It was another moment I remember.
Yeah.
They moved out of the dormitories because they rented a little house instead, like him, his roommate, and some other friends.
Oh,
and they were making...
ちょっと待って。Welcome, readers. Roanoke-san, Noke-san, welcome. Scuff Guild podcast read. Oh my god, you guys are also doing a podcast? Tell me, I'm curious what it's about. Thank you for shouting them out. Welcome on in, guys. If you don't know, I am Vespera. Whoa, thank you. Welcome to the Crossroads, Matsu. Welcome. I'm currently interviewing Wutti Nini. She's the rigger to my model, and my SmolTalk series is where I just, ask a bunch of questions. How do you feel so far, Wutti? Am I asking anything too hard?
I feel like I'm having a really good conversation. Also, it's really nice to go down memory lane a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting really nostalgic sometimes. I feel I wanna talk about the future as well. We were interviewing the lovely Cherry Sprout. Another interviewer? Let's fucking go. All right, Pog, I'll check you out. Thank you. Thank you so much for choosing me to raid. Love this setup. Thank you. This is the first time actually we decided to have like ourselves on a table. I might have this be a normal day. I might from now on. Wutti, I think you're the first person we'll start doing this to. Like, we'll just
it's a rarity.
Exactly. We should show off all of ourselves. Thank you so much for the follow, Viridian and Roanoke-san. Thank you. Cherry, do you care if I shout you out? Give you like a little shout out clip? I know some folks aren't into that, so if not, don't worry. I am Vespera and I play a bunch of random games. I also draw a bunch of stuff and sing a little. How'd I do? I did some impromptu.
It was amazing.
Thank you. 1K is closing it. Don't say it! Don't say it! Don't fucking tell me!
Knock on wood. No.
Knock on wood. I'm so fucking scared, Wutti. I haven't done anything I said I was going to do.
But you can still do it. Like when you reach the moment, you can still, it doesn't have to happen right away. Other people also need,
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Wutti. Question.
So then you're gonna announce a date, and then people are gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna mark this in my calendar. I'm not gonna make any plans on this day.
No,
so
shut up!
Right?
Thank you. Okay, let me just...
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Alright, we're gonna go back to my Q&A. But thank you guys so much. If you guys had a long stream, please feel free to go rest. I'm gonna continue talking. Wutti, do you know anything about One Piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Dan, sorry. Dan redeemed a question. I couldn't help but laugh at it.
I have a question for Dan, actually.
Oh my god, a question for a question. Okay, let's start with this question first. No worries. Who would you rather date, Sanji or Zoro?
I like Sanji was one of the first anime crushes I ever had.
Oh my god, it's so cute! Okay. Oh, why? Why over Zoro?
I don't know. I do not know, to be honest. But I
is the aesthetic? Do you like the way he looks more?
Yeah, I think the aesthetic, but also I think like the personality of Zoro, I didn't like it too. Like it's not that I didn't like it, but it was like not really, it wasn't.
But isn't Sanji?
He's so cool.
Isn't Sanji like a flirt? Like he'll flirt with any woman he sees. Yeah.
And maybe I felt flirted at, and that's why.
Oh, you would fall for this, but that's cute. I'm sure he sounds like someone who would be a very sweet person. Actually, I know a little bit of his story.
Anything about One Piece, Vesby?
So Grimsley is a big One Piece fan, so I only know what he's told me, and honestly, he's told me a lot. So, what about who, of the women? Is there any women you'd choose out of the One Piece cast?
Huh. I actually never liked the woman in the One Piece cast too much because of the drawing style, I think.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy to me. So what about just based on personality then?
Based on personality? Huh. That's a very good question. I don't think, maybe I didn't pay too much attention.
She only had eyes for Sanji. She only watched for Sanji. Oh, and feel free to ask Dan your question.
Oh, what?
You said you had a question for Dan?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Dan what he thought of the live action.
Oh, yeah. So you watched it?
I did.
What are your thoughts? Oh,
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
He said it all right.
It's all right. Oh, I mean, I think Dan is a very, very big One Piece fan.
Oh, I think he's in fact the biggest. I don't know anyone
who butchered Usopp. You think so? Oh well. Maybe a little bit.
Can you? I don't quite understand. Why?
Yeah, I feel. didn't really translate the character in the best way they could have.
I see. Well, I guess this means I have to get into One Piece now. Damn it. Grimsley, actually, I don't think he liked the live action too well.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think he received it very well. At least, like, Grimsley, did you like the One Piece live action? He only watched one episode, though, right? You only watched one episode
really?
of the One Piece live action? Yeah, what'd you think of it?
Thought, while it had nice spirit to it, it was just hard to watch. Like, I don't know, it just looked so weird. That's kind of my opinion with most live actions, though. People played it up like it was actually like really, really good, like the best live action, whatever. And I was like, I don't know about that. Maybe you guys haven't watched too much live action. I don't know.
What'd you think of? How would you rate his take, Woody?
I mean, I usually, when it comes to live action, I don't like them. And One Piece was the first I was like really,
Really? I see.
yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
think, yeah.
Really quick, also, Matsu, thank you for lurking. Please rest well, and thank you. We'll have a good time with the rest of our chat here. Their live action that's good. Let me think. Well, actually, I don't watch movies. I'm not the right person.
I think the Peace one is really good. So.
I don't like the fact that instead of finding a way to do things, they'll cut entire characters. Oh, did they cut characters?
Cause it's too hard to make. But I think they actually did a really, really good job in the way they portrayed the characters different into it.
They cut Hachi? I don't know who that is. Yeah.
I'm Googling it now.
Octopus Man.
Oh, right, they did. Yes. I remember. So kana.
Was it because they didn't want to animate a tentacle man? Lamal, say thank you, Cat.
Wait, there you go. Octopus Man. Oh, but I really like the live action. I really enjoyed it a lot because he uses 8 sword style.
Oh, okay, you can ignore me. Well, oh shit. Let me think then. Actually, speaking of anime, just in general, I can't believe I haven't gotten here. What's your favorite anime? Wutti?
Oh, my favorite anime. That's a really hard question. Like because
you can give me a list too of
have I ever told you about this? You know, like when I watch anime, I binge them usually. Like I binge it, and then because I really like it, and then I start binging the next one, and then at some point I start forgetting about the animes I was binging.
Oh no, that's goldfish memory, please.
Yeah, but it happened to me ironically because now I remembered that now because it's so stupid. You know, like there's this anime. It's called Erased, right?
Oh yeah.
And I watched it like was it last year? I don't know.
Also,
when I was
second.
watching it and I was
Good night,
binging it.
Kuchan. Good night, Kuchan.
Oh, Yasumi Iggy. Sleep well. And I was watching it, and then at the last episode, I was sitting there and I was like, wait a second. I know how this anime ends. I know the ending of it. Why do I know it? And then I realized I already watched it one time.
Oh my god. How do you forget?
It's so ironic. The anime is called Erased, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah. But there's a lot, like I really love romance animes. Like I just
I love romance anime so
yeah,
much.
me too. I love them. I love them so much.
Talk to me.
Fun. Have you watched Tsuki ga Kirei?
Tsuki ga Kirei. Can you tell me about what it's about?
It's basically just a love story of two high schoolers.
That's every romance ever.
But the love story is so fucking cute. Oh my god. it's very good. Ah, wait, wait, I already say wait,
Tsukiga.
wait.
Okay, can you find me a
Tsuki
picture?
Akira, it's on
Okay.
Crunchyroll. It's very it was one of my favorites
Suki
really.
or
But I
Tsuki?
also Tsuki like the moon.
Tsukiga Kire
Hi.
images. I've heard of this. I've heard it was very good. Okay, no.
It is very good. It is very good, but I cannot like in my memory. I cannot recall anything very like out of the ordinary happening.
I was
Like
told that it was just very awkward. Like it was just beautifully awkward between two people, two kids trying to find it. So I'm like, I would love to watch this. Actually, I keep forgetting about it. Thank you.
And then I also recently watched the level 999 or something.
Yamada-kun!
Yamadaka!
Yes! Oh, I love that one. I actually read the manga after watching a little bit of the anime.
Me too. But I don't really remember that much about it.
ウィちゃん、ごめんね。翔太くんいるんだ。ごめん。Hey, Woody. I'm going to ask you my next question. So, I really think that whenever it comes to romance, there's a lot of tropes, you know? A lot of all kinds of tropes in romance. Is there any that you really like?
Wait, what's a trope? Let me Google.
Like,
oh my god, you don't know what tropes are?
Like, I could guess what a trope is, maybe. I just want to be sure.
It's like very normal things in shows that show up often. So there's like the trope of the guy tripping and like plunging himself into the boobies. Like that's a trope. And then there's like the trope of the girl getting kabedan. So like that's a trope.
It's a capital.
Wall slam. Wall slam, Woody. Oh my god. You know, it's like the guy puts his arm on the wall that the girl's leaning on. Like those moments are called kabedan. Yeah.
Alright. Wait. Tropes. So stuff that happens usually in animes.
Yeah, well, it's just anything. There's also tropes in TV shows. So in anime, there's like the tsundere trope, right? Like there's always that character that's like, baka! You know? Cliche is another word. Oh, I guess that is the word before trope. So there's like a lot of cliches. Oh,
like, do you know how in romance animes they usually always have like one episode where they do like a theater thing?
Yeah!
Yeah, I always look forward to that because it's
I agree. Because it forces the characters in a different kind of situation.
Exactly. I really love that.
Is there any that come to mind?
Huh?
Is there any that come to mind? Like any theater arcs that you're like, man, I love this anime's theater arc.
Oh wait, I forgot the name of it. I have this one picture in my mind, but I cannot tell you what anime it is from.
If you tell me what it's about, I might know. Like the characters. What about the characters? Or like what happened?
Oh, wait. Fuck! Wait, what was it? It was like the male lead. They forced him to play a female in the theater thing. What anime is that from?
So there's a lot. There's a lot like that.
I know. No.
So did the female also has to dress up as a male? Is it like Cardcaptor Sakura? I know they had that arc. There was also
Was it that? No, it wasn't. Maybe it could be that it was the revenge anime. You know where there's this guy, he was bullied a lot because he was a bit.
Revenge of Masamune-kun?
Yeah. I think was it that one? I don't know.
I can't remember that one having a theater arc.
Me neither. I hate my memory. It's so bad. It's bad when it comes to anime movies.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Do you know the manga Hanakimi?
Boys, yeah. Oh, I heard the mangaka died. Passed away.
No.
Yeah. Hanakimi is the one where the girl is a boy, right?
To a boys'
Cross-dressing.
school.
Yeah, and I actually watched the live action of that one.
Oh my god. The mangaka, I'm so sad now.
Yeah, rest in peace to them. They really, really set a good trope of cross-dressing. I don't mean to laugh about it like that, but truly, I forgot their name, but boy, Hanakimi.
Hanakimi.
Trying to remember what that translates to English.
Hana, flower, kimi.
You flower, your flower.
Wait, Hanakimi. It has a longer name. Wait.
Also, Dan asks 2 questions when you're ready. You flower.
Hanazakari no kimi tachi e. What's a hanazakari? Hanazakari?
知らない。
私も。Flower, full blooming flowers.
Okay. Well, I like Hanakimi actually. Hanakimi's
Hanakimi.
Yeah,
That's right.
So really quick, Dan asks, "What do you think?" Thank you for the bug. Dan asks, "What do you think of Wikipedia?"
What I think of Wikipedia? Wait. What kind of question is that?
Yeah, what kind of question is that, Dan?
That wasn't asked aggressively. What I think of Wikipedia is that my professors always told me that we cannot use Wikipedia as a source in our theses, which would always make me very sad. And then I discovered the hack that I could read something up on Wikipedia and check the sources they used on Wikipedia. Instead of entering Wikipedia as the source, I would use the source which was entered into Wikipedia in my thesis, and everything was fine.
You just explained my entire degree. Yes, thank you.
Wikipedia is better, yeah.
I would trust that. Woody, do you like my new haircut? I didn't know Dan had a new haircut.
I didn't know Dan had a new haircut.
I'm curious on what he means, but did he send you anything?
Wait, I just open. There's no new haircut. What is your new haircut?
You hate
Dan,
it,
what's
don't
your
you?
new haircut?
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess apparently we hate it because we can't see it. That's okay.
Question mark. We do not hate it, Dan. I'm sure we would love it.
Let me collect my thoughts for a moment.
Dan is sounding like a clingy girlfriend.
Cause he is. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, I would probably need to go take a small break. I feel like I've been talking for a while. I was trying to do my
my soda voice, and it was coming out very hoarse at first. Like I was probably sounding like I was a smoker or something.
Okay. Let's take a break. This is a little fun.
Yeah. Would you like to go on a BRB screen, or would you like to talk to chat?
I can try to entertain your chat and talk to your chat.
Feel free. You do whatever you'd like, but I don't know. Make sure you take your break, okay? Drink some water.
Oh, I will. Actually, if you don't mind, I will also go catch some water real quick.
Okay, and that. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll be right back. Be right back.
What do you want me to call you then? Yours. Oh, Riz 100. Hey. Call me whatever you want. Clip it and ship it. No. Zoomer. God damn it. someone else with that account. I don't remember if that was actually your account or if that was Joe. Streamer, do you like Wendy's? We don't have Wendy's in Brazil, you should know this. Why are you asking me this? What is your wisdom for today? The wisdom for today is, don't be stupid. You're welcome. Wow, Cat. I can't believe you got me with that. You piece of shit. Who cares about roses? Why be mad that they're dead? True. They're the red violets.
So fuck you, go ahead.
Finish it.
Oh!
The gravity makes me shorter.
I would say 2 centimeters taller.
Right, okay, how do I clip this now?
Oh, brother. I don't think that's how it works, though.
I mean, that's how
You
you get wrinkles because the gravity.
True,
You get wrinkles because of gravity?
Yeah.
What?
And try to wash. No, they have to take an order. They have to take their order first. Wait, no. Wait, maybe it's the breadsticks. Holy shit, it's the breadsticks. Here. There you go. Take their breadstick. Take the breadstick. Holy shit, no. Okay, that makes them more patient. Okay, that's good. I need that. Eat your breadsticks, okay?
When it crumbles, you listen to face it all together. Piggy. Listen to the sky fall.
It's triple E. No, 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 no.
Oh my god, I didn't realize it. I was just talking. Oh my god. You think I can do it? You think I can break 3,000? That's the cool kids number, you know?
I got 3,000 on stream.
Until here there are 7 tables. The 7 things I hate about you.
Okay. I think that'd be interesting. Woody?
Oh, hi, hi,
Hi, I'm back.
hi.
Thank you, Miko, for
Hi.
shouting out everyone. Do you have? Are you all good? Are you all rested up and got your water? Okay. I'm welcoming you back with a question personally from Grimsley. Grimsley asks, "What is your opinion on flat Earth?"
Wait, what?
What's your opinion
What
on
my
flat
opinion
Earth?
is about
Have you heard of flat Earth?
that the Earth is flat, or my opinion about people who think that the Earth is flat?
The theory or the people who believe? What do you want her opinion on? Theory of it or the theory, Woody? How would you? What's your comments on the theory?
You know, like a theory is only as long a theory, like, you know, like if it cannot be proven or it can be proven or until it's not proven, right? So, and I think we all agree on the fact that it's very, you know, obvious that the Earth is not flat. So I don't think this is a theory any longer, but a myth.
I love you. She's based. That's all you need to know. Okay, thank you for humoring him. Okay. I think it's time. It's time I asked the question, my favorite question. Yeah. So I like asking this question because it puts into perspective on what people are like expecting in life and stuff. Where if the stars and planet and everything is perfect, you don't have to worry about a single thing. How would your daily routine look like?
I would wake up in the morning a little bit later, not too early. I would go make myself a coffee, have a nice breakfast with my family.
Thank you, Nerdy.
And then I would go down to our, like, to the room where my computer stands. I would sit down and I would start rigging, working on commissions. Then I would take a lunch break. I would go for a run. I would come back home. I would keep a little bit of rigging, and then I would have a cozy evening. Maybe I would be streaming afterwards. Then a little bit of that I would be going to bed.
Aww, what time would you go to bed?
Because I'm a people pleaser and I want to please. I go to bed at a reasonable hour.
Aw, that's not specific enough, Woody.
A reasonable hour, because I don't have to get up very early every morning anymore. Maybe around 1 a.m.
Oh my god. I love
also,
you.
because I would not have to squeeze my dream day schedule into my evenings. Maybe also a little bit earlier.
Yeah. And hi Nerdy, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you so much. I asked Woody about her ideal day. So not that she's there, not there quite yet, but one day, hopefully we can get her there, right? So I think that actually it sounded very practiced and thought out. Did you already think about this before?
I think about this a lot. You know, like how life would be as a full-time rigger and stuff like this. So
yeah,
it would be really nice. That
would
be amazing.
I want to get you there.
It's hard, you know, like I don't know, like right now I also don't have a bad job, right? Like
it's comfortable and it provides what you need.
It provides, but yeah. But it's like that's also a thing, you know. Like I'm a programmer, right? Like a software programmer, and but the thing about programming is when you do it as a job and it's not like for game development or anything, it's not as challenging, or like it doesn't require that much thought and stuff poured into it to make it like really exciting or anything, if that makes any sense. I don't know. And
no, go on, please.
No. So it's like I like the tools I need for my job, like for the programming and stuff, because you can do a lot of cool things with it, right? Privately, like when you can just decide yourself what you want to do with it. Like it's like a tool. It's like, like drawing, right?
Yeah.
And that's very enjoyable to be able to do that. But it's like in my job life, I don't have that much freedom, I think. So which makes the job like a job, what provides, and just a job.
How long
And
do you
like
think you'll be? How long do you think you'd be working there?
I mean, I really like the team I have at the moment, right? Like they're super cool. They're very nice people. It's just as long as I need to be able to provide myself as a full-time rigger, probably. Programming is great because it gives you lots of tools to play with. Exactly, that's what I think too.
That sounds really cool. In fact, like I've been thinking more and more about like how I really want to learn, and I know so many programmers around, and I know you even really like, oh, programming's easy and stuff. So
Yay! It's just different while anything else is experience, right?
yeah. How long? Well, yeah. I guess like I can just always start whenever. I feel like there are times, whenever I'm like, man, I could really use this, this really weird thing. And you're like, oh, I could get you a bot that does that. Like, you've done that a couple of times. Have you made any bots that like really? Have you just what kind of bots have you made? I guess.
I made a Discord bot once, which was super fun to make, and I connected it with like the Guild Wars API, so.
What? Okay.
You could give it like your like the API key, and then you could ask it about, oh, what raid bosses did I do this week and stuff like that, and that was a lot of fun to do, and it's not that hard actually.
It was,
but
it did it too. Like there was no bugginess to it.
No, it's because ArenaNet, like who develops Guild Wars 2, right? They provide a REST API. You just can send the requests there, and it gives you a response. So, like, it's
Holy
not
shit.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else have you made?
I made mods for Stardew Valley.
I forgot you did say. Oh, and you wanted to make a. Oh, fuck. There was that one thing you asked me to draw for a long time ago.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't have like time to work on that project for a while because I have a lot of models to rake, right?
Yeah, I'm so sorry though. I genuinely forgot about that, and I I feel so bad.
Yeah, that's okay. I started to program a lot of games also during my studying times, but I never, it's like all these projects you start, but you never finish them.
I totally get that. But my bad, yeah. So Stardew mods. What kind of mods did you make on Stardew?
Like mods. Okay, it's not a plural. It's a mod.
I remember what it is actually. It's a Disney princess one, right?
It was,
okay.
It was a Disney. Not a princess. It was a Disney character mod. Like.
Yeah. Okay.
So I made Rapunzel in there, and Hercules, and Mother Gothel, and stuff like this. So just replace the characters and dialogue, and the graphics basically. Like I didn't program a lot for it though. But
so why did you make it?
I don't know, because I was very I was very addicted to Stardew Valley for a very long time. Like I have like 200 plus hours or something on Stardew.
Yeah.
Right? I played it a lot. It was also during the time in Norway when Mookie and I weren't playing Guild Wars 2. I was playing Stardew Valley. It was during that time where I thought, oh, it would be nice to have, this stuff instead or that stuff instead, and yeah, so that was my motivation for doing that.
I see. Then did you play like a lot? Hold on. What kind of game would you call Stardew? Did you play like a lot of those kinds of games?
That's like farming simulator, is that one?
I guess, but there's also like dating sim to it, and there's also
I love those type of
indies
games a lot.
Yeah.
Like I love Story of Seasons or Harvest Moon a lot.
Yeah. I remember you
It-
saying that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite types of games, but it's also like, one of the first video games I've ever had or ever played was the very first Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, I remember. Holy
Uh,
shit.
I was so addicted to that one. Oh my god. Me and my sister, we would play it all the time, and we would just, we were like, oh yeah, we have to try to be so fast in getting married that we can manage to get 3 children. And then we figured like, oh yeah, if you want to marry this person, she's in the bar, and then you can like every 10
You
gifts you
guys
give
were
her, it's
fucking
gonna
of.
give.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah,
that
yeah,
level.
yeah, yeah. That's so fun though. You guys were like planning and theory crafting and like that's that's
Exactly.
min maxing. You were min maxing Harvest Moon game, honestly.
No, really, and I remember it just they just released it
Also,
recently
hi
again.
Miamix!
It was on GameCube back in the day. A Wonderful Life, was it?
Yes, 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 yes,
It
yes,
was
yes,
also
yes,
one
yes,
of
yes,
my
yes.
favorite, and it's a very long game, right?
It is, and I'm still not done with it. You should totally play.
I should.
I would love to
Oh.
see you. Who did you romance in that one? In So Wonderful
I
Life?
played this a lot. I think I romanced like back then.
Who was your
on the
favorite? Me
GameCube.
too, actually. I did too. I went through everyone, but I only had the boy version, so I could only flirt with the girls.
Yeah, same for me. Same
Okay.
For me. I had the boy version. I don't think they ever released the girl version in Europe for the GameCube, actually.
But then the remake lets you do whatever you want. So
I need to get the
you
remake.
do. I want to
still.
play with you. Like I just want to play at the same time with you, and we can just talk about it, whatever, you know. So.
Oh yeah, we should do that. We should totally do that.
Yeah. Also, really quick, Vei-chan has a question
Oh,
for the both of
many.
us. But okay, if you can make a game, what's the game that you're gonna make? Like any game in the world. So.
Any game in the world. I wanted to make my own farming simulator. Like,
You're so
actually,
cute. I love it.
that's actually how I got into rigging. So,
What? What do you mean?
it's before I even knew about VTubers and VTubing and stuff, right? My original plan was to make a video game by myself, like with everything like done by me, and I started with just like trying to figure, because I wanted to do everything myself, and then I was starting to try and do 3D modeling, right? Because I want to have a 3D character to run around, and then I realized that the 3D stuff is actually very hard, right?
Fuck Blender. Yeah.
So I realized, like, I did realize, so I was looking up for any other option on how to do animation, and so I was like, oh yeah, pixel graphics and stuff, and then the images just pop up, and you have like these images moving a little bit would be cool, and that's how I found Live 2D actually, and that's how I found out about VTubing, and that's how I found and
That's
it spiraled
actually
again.
amazing. I had no idea. I thought you were a fan of the VShojo girls, and that's how it got you in. So
No.
Backwards,
I started
backwards.
with the rigging.
A genuine, like, born to rigger. I'm in awe. Most people are like, I like VTubers. I want to become VTuber. I need to learn how to rig.
But then I was like, because I knew Mookie always wanted to stream. And then I just thought, oh, I can make him a model. Like, like Wutti streaming was not really in the picture for a very long time. And then until I met Yuno.
Yeah.
And he was kind of pushing me a little bit. Oh, make your own model. Also, you should start streaming as well.
Before
That's how I
actually,
started.
really quick, before we keep going down that route, because I really want to hear you talk about that more. So what kind of game in the end? Is it just a farming sim? What would you call it?
Yeah, I wanted to do the farming sim with a very big aspect on friendship and romance, actually.
So like,
yeah.
so it's like inspired from Stardew Valley.
I love in general from
Harvest Moon,
games,
Harvest
but
Moon, yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Would you add any like so I think of Rune Factory where they add like a magic system to it and like dungeon system. Would you add anything to it or would you just make it like really comfy?
I was never that much of a fan when they had the dungeons. Like I played Rune Factory, but
Okay,
it was
okay.
like just an additional thing, and I really like to focus on farming. But it's also really hard to focus on only farming because I also want to do really good in the dungeon stuff, and I also want to do really good at this and that.
Yeah, I get you. There's just too much. Also, hi Dell. Good night, Dell. Thank you for stopping by, Dell. Another
Hey, Dell, good night,
programmer. Look at all the programmers coming out tonight. Coders.
We come out tonight.
You guys are night owls, I feel like, but
Must be. What game
okay.
would you make?
Well, let's see. If I'm trying to think of like, so there's like different angles you can come at it. Like if I want to make money, I want to make a gacha. But if I'm trying to just follow my soul, I kind of want to do like an RPG. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I want to do like a Final Fantasy type of game. I would say Tales of game, but I feel like those games. I want to do like the love child between a Tales of game and a Final Fantasy game. Yeah.
Oh, did you play a lot of Final Fantasy, Vespi? Nani.
So this might be why Dan asked if what your thoughts are on the Wikipedia. So I didn't have a console growing up, and if I did, it was my brother's, and I didn't really like touch anything that wasn't mine. So anything I didn't. I've heavily watched Let's Plays. I've heavily read like Wikipedias on anything that I couldn't like have immediate access to. So I read a lot on the Final Fantasy games. I watched a lot of the wikis. I mean gameplays.
Did you play them? Did you
There's
ever
not
play
a
them?
single one I played, but I did play it like a little 10-2.
Vespi, Final Fantasy Arc, let's go!
I have too many. If I'm gonna touch any game series, it has to be Yakuza first, okay? I can't touch anything else. So, Final Fantasy is on the plate. I just don't have the time. So I've just taken to reading on what happens, you know. So I know everything about Final Fantasy VII, and I know everything about the remake, and I know everything about Rebirth. Well, up till this point, I've never touched the fucking game. Final Fantasy X, the entire I watched the gameplays for both those games.
Did you have Final Fantasy 8 and 9 as well?
So about 8 and 9, I read about them because Grimsley was playing them, but then he stopped, and so I had no choice but to read the wiki and go, well, I need to know what happens. So I read a little bit. I haven't finished it because I did think the stories weren't that interesting to me.
Oh my god.
I complained about it already, about to you and Migo, how I just don't really vibe with the main character of Squall and Zidane. Like, I don't know, they weren't that interesting to me, so I just couldn't keep myself entertained.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Oh my god, I really like Final Fantasy 9 was the first Final Fantasy I ever got to touch.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
so that's the one
But
with Zidane, right?
I was in elementary school, and one of my friends, she had the game, and I would always play with her.
Oh, okay.
And then, but she also only borrowed it from her cousin. And then I really wanted to have the game too, but you couldn't find it anywhere to buy, right? And then we went on holiday to Gran Canaria, right? And then I found the game there, and I was, begging my mom to buy it, and then because she's so amazing, she's a very amazing mom, and then she bought it, right? And then I had the game, but in, mind you, Gran Canaria. So we went back home.
I don't know what that means, by the way.
Huh?
What, Gran Canaria?
It's an island. It's an island where they speak Spanish. So
it was Spanish. So
I didn't realize, like in my mind,
the dub was Spanish.
Enter the game, and then you can select the language. I put it in the PlayStation. Everything was in Spanish.
Did you understand anything? Did you still play it?
Yeah, I still played it. And I took it to my friend who also didn't have the game anymore, and we played it, in Spanish.
That's so funny. Oh my god, Woody.
Until at some point I actually found it, like somewhere.
So you touched the game 3 times.
Exactly.
That's insane to me. I love it.
And I
Damn,
loved
you
it a lot.
really
Yeah.
I feel like you like that game only because not only because I'm being a joker here. You only like the game because you fought so hard to get it.
Yeah, I had to fight like very very hard to get it. That's sure. And then like I bought, like what I usually always did was I bought the solution book. Like how would you translate?
Oh,
that?
the guidebook. The guidebook.
Yeah, the guidebook.
Yeah,
And for Final Fantasy 9, it was quite annoying actually, because they would only write a little bit about it, and then they were like, oh yeah, for the rest about this secret, go visit this homepage there and there, and then it's gonna be written there.
You
So
are
we
such
always-
a researcher. You love information, Woody. I love that.
Yeah, I just love to complete stuff 100%, and I'm like.
Is that what you're gonna do with Undertale?
It would require me to also go the other path, right? Which is
Where you kill everyone.
yeah, I don't want to do that.
Oh,
because
I get
I
it,
fell
but
in love with the characters so much, and
but you did start over, right? You're going through with the route where you killed at least some.
yeah, but I didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's fine. I
mean, I didn't realize it had like impact and stuff like this, right? But
you're not
afterwards,
supposed to. You're not supposed to. Yeah.
But I played it again after, where I didn't kill anybody, and I cried at the end. It was beautiful.
You played it already? Oh.
Yeah. I finished the pacifist.
The pacifist, right?
friend.
I love you so much. I cried too. The music was so pretty in the end as well.
Oh my god! It was like the end. It made me feel so many emotions. Like
Yes!
in the beginning, I was very happy. I was so happy I couldn't stop smiling. And then the sadness kicked in, and I was like, oh wait, what's happening? It's so
This
much
is a
different
game I've
stuff.
never played. This is a game where I've only seen through gameplay and wikis.
Undertale.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see you play it though.
I don't feel like I can because I already know what's gonna happen.
Matter, does it?
Would
Like
you
I
pl-
played it 2 times and I had a very good time both of the times I did.
But I played
I
Deltarune.
was playing it.
I
was like,
guess.
Oh yeah, I remember that one from 2 days ago when I just played it.
I guess that's the
Yes.
case, but I don't know. Have you heard about the sequel to Undertale? It's called Deltarune.
People told me that I should play that too.
Yeah. I think it's still being released too. Like it's not completely out or finished. I think.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I might be
I did
wrong.
not
I'm
know
not
that
quite
part.
sure, but you do
Yeah, but
like
I
those
really
kinds of games,
enjoyed
huh?
Undertale. I think Walter told me about it, and I can't believe.
By the way, I'm so proud of you. I can't believe, like, I don't know that you and Walter are like in a collab and stuff together. Because in my head, I feel like Woody is a very you're very shy kind of thing. So
Yeah, but it's like with Walter. I don't know what it is with Walter, but we like when we talk to each other, it's like it doesn't stop. Like I don't know. We just have a lot of similar interests, probably. To
Yeah.
talk about so much things. I remember one time we wanted to watch a movie together, right? And we ended up not being able to watch the movie because we were just talking so much. If that makes any sense.
that's so cool though to find someone you vibe with that much.
we just get along really well, I think. Yeah. And
Then this was a long time coming that you guys were playing A Way Out.
yeah, we finished it. I
Oh,
think 2
Medeto!
days
I'm
ago.
sorry. I heard the ending. I don't know much about it, but I know the ending is a lot of people get strong reactions. Hi, Ken.
Yeah, I also had a very strong reaction.
I love you. I love you so much. I want to know. I can't wait to know what that means. I'm actually gonna play that with Yozora one day, but he's busy.
I'm
So
looking forward. I'm
Yeah.
so looking forward.
Are you?
my god. Ah, it's Genku. Yo, Genku.
Vei-chan has a question. If you if you will name your fans, what would you call them?
Oh, that is.
Vei-chan.
Oh, but who? You or me?
Oh,
What do you call your friends?
I call
friends. Friends.
I call them friends. I call my chatters travelers because I'm a tavern and I collect travelers and their stories. And people who sub, I call them tavern folk. They're folks of the tavern. So I used to call them regulars, but I didn't like how regulars sounded in the long run.
Regular sounds just very regular.
Well, it's just like, regular, even if they're a sub, they don't have to show up all the time. Like a regular is someone who shows up all the time, and I have subs that don't talk and chat at all. So I just feel like calling them regulars isn't quite right. So I'll call them tavern folk, folks of the tavern.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah, so I put a lot of thought into this. All right, okay. You, Woody? I think you called them puddings, maybe?
Yeah, I call them puddings because I like pudding.
Yeah! And then she also calls her Discord the Pudding Factory. It's super cute.
I still have to link it to my. I'm still too shy to really because I have a lot of people on there, like people I think I feel like I'm close with, right? But I'm so inactive on Discord.
Yeah.
The only Discord I am very active in is basically the Sandozi.
Yeah. I love that though, cause I don't think so. Servers are a little hard to get going unless you have dedicated time. Don't do it if you don't have the time. I feel like I am abandoning a child at a store every time I'm inactive on my Discord.
Yeah, my pudding factory really feels abandoned.
And I think you just need to find your groove, and I think you're just now stabilizing again in life, and
yeah.
so
I think so too.
yeah. You'll get there.
Start streaming more, and I'm gonna.
Didn't you say you were gonna edit videos?
Yeah, I want to try. But
I'm so excited.
That there was one video like a couple of years ago I edited, but it was about my exchange semester in Korea. I showed it to Ken. It is very cringe. It's like.
What does this mean? How? I can't believe you showed Ken before you showed me. What the fuck?
You know, Ken and me, we're Facebook friends.
You guys are... No, I want to be Facebook friends too. What? That's so funny. When did this happen?
Because I posted the video on Facebook, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll show you after.
Ken didn't add me. I linked my Facebook there too, guys. I deleted it now though, so it's like I can't.
Okay, I can show you the video after.
Please.
But
yeah, don't worry about it.
It's my editing skills in a nutshell. So, and it was made with Windows Movie Maker.
Well, no, of course that would be bad then. But since you downloaded DaVinci, I'm so excited. I really think you should. If you need any help, we have you. We've embarked the journey a little farther ahead, and we can tell you what things to look out for. So if you need any help, please let us know.
I just said that. I was like on TikTok the other day.
Yeah.
Or I'm on TikTok every day for some time. I just lay in bed and I feel like not doing anything. I'm just on my phone and I'm like dong dong dong. Just to scroll through because I want to figure out like what format really works, and I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm that funny for something to grab out of one of my VODs and make a clip out of it, if that makes any sense.
I get that, and I actually feel the same way. But what I've learned...
You're so funny, Vespina.
I'll say that about you too, Woody. I love you, and I love your reactions. You have very funny reactions, Woody. I think I think if you just have a bunch of like TikToks of your reacting to things, like you ask questions so perfectly timed, and then you actually like do it, and then your reaction to what you just did is always so fucking. It lights up. It lights the heart. It lights up my heart. I can't fucking speak. So I genuinely think it's just perspective, Woody. And if you really don't feel like you understand, feel free to ask us. We watch you. We are your fans, and we would know what You're great. You're great. You're super fucking great, Woody.
You're amazing. You're amazing. Let's be also, I love the most recent clip you posted. It turned out really good.
Thank you. I think PK really helped with the truck horn.
Oh yeah. That was really nice. I think like sound effects, you do so much in
I
editing.
know. I'm gonna probably try doing more. So yeah, you already have the idea for it. If you can add a sound effect, do it. And I think that's already you're doing way better than half the TikTokers out there.
But it's like I feel like it's the same when I'm drawing something, right? Like if I'm looking at something like being drawn, I think, oh, that should maybe be like this, or that should be maybe be like that. But I'm very bad at like doing it myself. I always feel like I'm good at smart assing, but not following what I say.
Let's see. You how would you I feel like I don't quite understand that, but I understand a little. Like you're it's a little bit like being an all talk but no show.
Yeah, like this maybe. Yeah.
Also Ken has a question. Who is your favorite child? VTuber baby, and why is it Rena? You can tell.
Do favorites, Ken.
He missed it. He missed it. Ken, I already tried asking this. All right, Woody is a mom. She's already got her like experience down. She knows she can't answer this without causing a war. Oh shit! Whoops. Anyway,
Also, it's weird because I'm technically also my own child. So
true. You could always just say yourself. Actually, I am my favorite. I love how Woody looks really tall. It's because she is. I decided to put this to scale. Oh, can we show them how tall Mookie would be?
Oh yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Can you make yourself a little bigger?
Okay, wait a second. So we just remember where you are right now.
Yeah.
What was it?
Okay.
What was it about?
Hold on. I was about at the elbow. Okay.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, well, you're good right there. Can you move yourself on top of the table? Stop laughing and put yourself on the table!
I can't.
Okay.
I can.
There you
Actually.
go. That's good.
Okay.
Oh wait, okay, try it again.
Wait,
Yeah, okay.
like
I'm at the elbow. So this is what Mookie this is where I'd be if I ever meet Mookie. Cause if you guys don't know, Mookie is 206 centimeters. Otherwise he is 6'9". He's huge. Fucking
Mookie's
Norwegian.
my tall Viking.
Oh my god. So yep, this is thankfully Woody is only hold on. If I make myself bigger, I'm at here. You. Okay. Yep. And honestly, it's not that much different. You still look huge, Woody. Oh my god. I feel like I made my model wrong. Like she just looks so small next to you. Like your head is huge. I look like
my model has a huge head though. Like
yeah.
It's a different drawing styles. I think I keep thinking about it. My head is super wide. I drew it very wide. It's a big head, very big head.
I also think I have small body proportions though. Yeah, like I feel like my legs, my thigh is a little short.
I think this is optical illusion a little bit because you have over knee boots.
Maybe we'll see. Next model, I'll make sure I'm happy with it. So
you were the first model I implemented the sidestep on.
Yes, yeah, I love it. Thank you.
Oh my god, I was so happy when you were asking me to rig that model. You were like the first really official, like the first person actually who asked me to rig their model, like because all the other models I rigged before that was like, oh, wouldn't you be interested in having your own VTuber model, so I could have some training done.
I'm glad. I'm honored. I believed in you so much. I also just knew that, like, I don't know. So as long as I've known you, Woody, you've always been all about like supporting your fellow community. Like, if there's anyone that was an artist, you'd be like, can I commission you to like draw an emo? And you did that to all of us. And I'd like to say that the reason why I invest in the people around me is only because of you, Woody. Like, if you didn't do it, I wouldn't have given a damn. I'd be like, all right, let me just do whoever's the cheapest. So truly, I've been inspired by you. Much love, Woody.
Oh my god, I love you so much, Vespi. You're melting my heart.
I love you, and I hope you always.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna try being my own papa, but in the event I give up, it'll always be you.
Whenever, whenever you need any help with it, I can do my best. Like I've figured a lot
Please.
of different techniques which maybe help you, especially with the
I
angles and
love
stuff.
watching you. I love watching you rig
I'm
because
also
I
gonna
learned so
be
much.
I have 2 models or 1.5 because the one model I'm working on is almost finished finally. Then I have one more which I need to do off stream.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the models I can be rigging on stream again for at least 3 upcoming models, which
All
I
that you'll
have
be
the
paid for, right?
allowance to rig on stream. Huh?
You'll be paid for them, right?
Art rates.
Oh my god. What do you? I guess I get it. I understand, but didn't you say you were doing these art trades because you're trying to avoid my like taxes stuff, and your taxes are figured out by now, right?
Art rates were like with Bard. You saw the art trade I made with Bard, right?
What did you get? What did you get for your? What are you getting from Bard?
Oh, I already got from
The
Bard,
art
like-
pieces?
yeah, you know the very special art
Oh,
pieces.
but that was
Yeah, those
wait,
art
that was
pieces.
so long ago. How long have you guys been doing
but
this?
Bard was so excited about drawing the art, right?
Yeah.
So before he even managed to finish drawing his model, he was already finishing.
I had no idea that. Okay.
Yeah, before. But one of them, like, because I got 3 art pieces because he wanted to try different things out, right? So yeah, so
I'm sorry. I didn't know this. There was a secret. Was it a secret that you?
oh no,
were...
it wasn't
okay.
a secret. Barb
Okay.
was
Okay.
working.
I'm not sorry.
So then that's fine. If it would have been a secret, I wouldn't have started talking.
Yeah, I
about
just
it.
wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure.
But I've many more children, many more upcoming children, and I'm very happy that that people put their trust into me. So
I trust you with my life. I am sorry too that like I can't credit you in my banner. How do you feel about crediting? Are you expecting people to like, or like what's your expectations on crediting? That's a better question.
I do like
I'll tell anyone who
actually-
asks.
huh?
Oh no, sorry. Go on.
No, but I'm always like that's actually something I look forward to, and I've had it happening that I was rigging something for someone and then they had debut. It wasn't the model, it was something else I was rigging, and then there wasn't even any mention of it being done. And I was a little bit disappointed by that, right? But yeah, it's something I actually look forward to, for the final result being presented. and then
Make sure
giving-
you credit Woody.
really-
I'll fucking point a gun at you. I will find out where you live. I'll dox you. Not really. I'm sorry. That's not a joke. That's a terrible
I'm very
joke.
proud of the things I create because I
And you
really,
should be.
I don't wanna. I never try to like half as something, so I try to put more effort. I feel like I try to put more effort into something when I start working on it than would be expected of me, probably.
I feel like
So-
everything you do, you put your entire soul into it. Like
Yeah. I want, but that's because I want to, but maybe it's also because the people I do things for, I'm very, I want to support them and I want them to be good and to do good, and I want them to succeed in their hopes and dreams, and if I can contribute anything to it, I'm super happy about it, right?
you're
And so
beautiful. You're
I
so
want them-
lovely.
Yeah, but so I want to give them the best result I can give them on the things I can contribute.
Why does that? I think that's noble and very beautiful. Why is that something you value?
Because I don't know, like if I see something in someone I think they're doing really good at or they can actually succeed in doing, and I can feel like I contributed some. Maybe it's a little bit egoistic, actually. Maybe
That's okay.
because so I can I can be there like, and then I can feel like, oh, I contributed to that, and I helped that person achieve their dreams, and that's something I think is very beautiful.
I'm telling you right now, Woody, you've helped me in so many fucking ways, and I'm so happy I trusted you, and I wouldn't I wouldn't have had it any other way. And
Oh my god, I love you so much.
I love you too. God bless you. And I can't wait to see all the other people that you bring to life, Woody. Like, you have a magic touch, okay? I fucking love you. So
I love you too. And I love all the people I'm allowed to work with and to work with. I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Is there a project that you think that you would absolutely love to work on, like in a heartbeat, like a dream project to work on?
A dream project to work on.
Yeah. Like, there's some Live 2D riggers that rig for gacha games, right? Like little idle animations.
I don't think so, actually. That I have like a dream project. I'm just very, very happy that, like, especially as a rigger, right? Like when you get art which is made by somebody else, like, because I feel like I think that was very nice, like when we worked together on Iggy's model, right? Because when I was rigging your model, I was rigging your model, like I didn't really talk back and forth with you about it. I was just rigging it. I did the best I could, right?
Yeah.
And then I gave it to you, and you gave me feedback, and then. But I feel like on Iggy's model, we worked together. I feel like you entrusted me with your art, right? Because as an artist, when you draw a model, right, and you have it in your head how it would be moving, how it would be looking like when it's moving, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the way it's rigged can make the art look different, like
I
in one way or the
agree.
other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think we did so good on Iggy's model together. Also, like how we communicated about it. It was such a big team effort. I'm very proud of how that turned out.
Me too.
And this is something, being entrusted with the art of somebody to rig it in the end is something very special, I think.
I think, yeah, and every step of the way, like, I felt like you were always taking it seriously, and you were just so sweet about everything. Even when we were like, you don't have to, you would still find some way to still do it, because we're like, Woody, please, you don't have to. And we find out later that you've redone it like 3 times, because I can't believe your tenacity under all that stress. Like, seriously, fucking love you. Also,
to be fair, we had a hard customer, right?
Yeah, that's true, but with a lot of love. We say that with a lot of love.
Yeah, we say it with a lot of love.
You're receiving a lot of love in chat too right now, by the way.
Oh,
but
what's I love you 64.
Oh God, my Discord. Wait, not my Discord. My model is freaking out.
Oh, your model is freaking out. Oh no.
What is going on?
Is your iPhone overheating? Like my model does that when the tracking on the phone is.
You know what? That might be the case. It's been on for like 2.5 hours almost.
Do you have streamer mode on your iPhone?
Oh yeah, it's on, but it's like I don't blame it for overheating. It's also charging. I should probably unplug it.
You could unplug the charger. That usually helps a lot as well. Water cooling jacket. Oh my god, that would actually be so helpful, I feel like. I love you guys. Oh my god, so sweet.
Oh please come back to me.
I think
it's dead. Wait, take it.
I like the face you make though. It is frozen on. It's very sus.
Okay, I think I'm back. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Okay. it's tadaima, tadaima. Arigato. Okay, let me think. How are you feeling, by the way?
Huh? I'm actually feeling very good and very relaxed.
Yay! I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
I was so nervous.
I don't know why. We talked. You're probably the most familiar person on the show. Like before, I usually do small talks pretty early in my friendships with people. I feel like we were having this like pretty late, almost a year after knowing each other. You know, so.
But that's okay. I think because I remember, in the very beginning, I was very uncomfortable with collabs. So because I was very shy and I would never know how to, or I would have a hard time to implement myself into conversations and stuff like that. So I would just be very quiet and very overwhelmed very easily as well. And I think I was talking with you about that before.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I think 多分だからスモールトークは遅いかなだと思った。
You are so too slow. Did I understand that right?
Not too slow, but I think that's why we had the small talk so late.
Well, no, a lot of it. I think okay. So, if I were to be completely honest about how I organize small talk guests, I write a list of every person that I just want to talk to and I want to be friends with. And Wutti, you are way on top of there. But what happened was more like I asked you to make my model, and I was like, man, I feel like that's gonna be like you're already so busy. And after my model, you got hit up with Rena's model, and after Rena's model, you got hit up with Kuchan's model. And so I honestly just felt like I couldn't ask you to whenever I knew you were so fucking busy. And I feel like if I did ask you, you would still like you were running on such like little hours of sleep. And I knew if I asked, you'd definitely try to make it, right? Like if I asked you to join, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, of course I could do it," right? But I didn't want to put you in that position. So
I probably would have said, "Yeah, of course I can do that."
Exactly. And in my head, I'm like, "You're not getting much sleep at all."
Oh my god, yeah, I had a rough summer, guys.
I hate that for you. I really do, because
but it's still, you know, when I think of the summer I had this year, it's actually very, very nice and very warm. But I got like, because I'm very shy in the beginning, right? And so I had I feel like when I get to work on projects with people, so I can get very close with them, right? Or especially when I work on their models, you know, I try to hang in their streams a lot more often, you know, to try to catch a glimpse of them as well. Like, huh?
I've noticed.
Yeah. So I did it with Rena, and I mean, I was somewhat close with Rena before I worked on her model before that, right? But I feel like, you know, that's like a cracking point after, because I try to be very invested into the person of which I'm rigging, so I can give that 100%.
Take care, Wuki. Yeah.
Speaking of sleep, oh,
actually, speaking of that, I think we will be looking to leave in about 10 or 15 minutes. Just warning you, but I still have more to talk about. So, speed run a little bit. Yeah.
Speed.
I feel bad to short this, but since everyone already knows, really, Yozora, right? I feel like Yozora is pretty important to your streaming career. I'd like to know your thoughts on like that, because I asked you to hold on to it before. You can go on now.
So you know, was actually like I told you about the me trying to do a game and stuff like this, and then live TD and such, and then finding out about VTubers. I really got into Nuxaku in the beginning.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
actually
Nux.
the first VTuber I really liked. And then I remember I just wanted to look up, you know, like VTubers, and for some reason, I wanted to change the sorting order because I didn't want to just want to see the big ones. I wanted to see smaller ones, and then I said, and I clicked there, and then I remember I was just like, oh, you have such a cool model, and did you do the rigging by yourself? And then, right? So he
Yeah.
started talking. He didn't stop talking. It was very interesting. He was talking about.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, Ricky, love you. No, but so no, but it was like I just wanted to drop by, and ask a little bit about the model, and then he was like, and he was drawing back then, and the art was really good, and it was like, oh, should I show you the rest of like I have other drawings too, and then he was showing art and this and that. No.
Yes. That sounds just like Yozora.
Yeah, and it was during the time where I was stuck in quarantine with Tiny for a month or something. So I didn't have that much to do. And whenever I would take Tiny to bed, I would just drop by, streams, because I didn't have that many people I was during that time were streaming, right?
Yeah,
So I would just drop by his streams. And I always had a really good time. I would talk with him about art and Japanese because he was starting to learn Japanese back then.
Baby Japanese Yozora. Oh.
Baby Japanese. No, but he already had a very good Japanese. So.
I see. Okay. But still,
Yeah,
that was early into his studying. So, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it was just really nice. Yeah, and at some point, because I was telling him that I make this model for my fiance and and then I don't know, at some point he was like, yeah, you should make a model for yourself too, and then I started working on that when I finished Nuki's model.
So if it wasn't for that, we would have all never been here. Just so everyone knows that, like, that single interaction is what brought all of us together.
It was the beginning.
Yes, it was the beginning. So
Wow.
I'm so happy you two met, and I'm so happy you two met me.
Yeah, I was very happy I met you. I remember because I was rating a lot of random people always in the beginning. I always wanted to rate somebody when I would end stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I saw you were working on a model, and that was one of the reasons I chose to rate your channel.
I'm so
Because
glad!
you were
I was
just
working on
the
this model!
art.
This model!
Yeah, you were working on this model, and then I had troubles pronouncing your name. I'm like, it's true. So I want to rate this person called
Oh my god.
I
Do
don't
you think-
remember. I don't know why it was such a big problem for me to pronounce your name because it's Vespera. It's not that hard.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe. Do you think you believe? Oh my god! Like when you rated me that, probably half a year later down the line you'd be rigging for me and stuff, and like we would be
not have
parents
thought.
together. We would be parents together.
Oh my god!
It was fate. Ah, I love that. I love
yeah,
that.
but it's so crazy how everything. I think I just talked with a couple of days about also the friend group we have, the Sandozi.
Yeah.
How we are all very different personalities, right?
Some of us.
Huh? No, I feel like everyone has like their own like unique personality.
Okay, yeah. We all stand out for sure. We all stand out.
Yeah, we all have one like our thing basically.
We're a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah.
Came together.
But we work very well together. But that's also something I think that's what you started when you started the Sandoji server, and I remember how out of this spot I felt like in the beginning because I only knew you, PK, and right, and I would have never imagined that I would be able to become friends with everyone on there. So
we all loved you right away. I think it was more like, I don't know if you would have loved us.
I was so shy in the beginning. I was like, whenever somebody was writing something in Synergy, I was like, my brain would go, oh, that's funny. I want to reply to that. I'm not gonna reply to that because I'm scared it sounds weird.
No, you're fine. You're
Oh
fine.
my god.
I'm glad that you warmed
Yeah,
up to us in
but
the end. You're
that's
so.
I think a lot of that helped like in during this summer actually to get a lot more comfortable with everybody in the server, and now I feel like really comfortable with everyone. So
We
I'm
all
very
adore
happy.
you.
I'm very happy about that. Like that we have this. Yeah.
I'm happy too. And
Ah,
I
so
know,
amazing.
yeah, like I feel like all of us have been a little like very busy, so we've all been kind of like pulled to other sources of our attention. So I just hope that like I don't know. I'm really happy that you still are invested in us, you know.
I will always, all my life, I will be invested in you guys. And
Well-
then one day, when all of you guys are big and famous streamers, I can sit there and be like, I helped them.
I'll point out at you. You'll actually be in my chat, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, that's my dad. That's my daddy right there, guys."
No, but I love you all so much, and I am very invested in you guys as well because I'm very confident that you guys. Will
You've
be able
helped us with
to
our
follow
confidence.
and achieve your streams. So,
Guys, I'm just gonna.
did I say streams instead of dreams now? I think I did.
Same thing. Our dreams are with streams, but I just want to say that like in a lot of our audition processes, like Wutti is always there to like read our questions and like let us know like what she thinks is best, and usually it makes a lot of sense. And for all of us, we've all gained something from Wutti's like talks with us about how to do it properly because she's been through a lot of work stuff. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I just want you guys to know, like, Wutti is so fucking important to us, and I would kill for Wutti. I would kill for Wutti. Okay.
I will kill for Vespi. So
I-
you guys better be nice to her.
I wonder what. I love you, Wutti. I really hope.
Oh, me too.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I fucking missed a question.
Oh. No.
11 minutes ago. Shit. Sorry, Dan. Let me ask this, and then let me ask another question. And actually, Wutti, I think I might wrap things up if you don't mind.
No, I understand.
Okay. Would you be able to defeat the entire nation of Japan?
I really doubt that.
Even if you had infinite resources? I'm not quite sure.
I don't think I want to defeat the entire nation of Japan.
Yeah, why would you? They're so peaceful and maybe a little degenerate, but you know they're cool.
Yeah, exactly. I have friends there.
True.
I had a host family there.
Have you've played Civilization, right? With Blue and Mookie?
Oh, the game. I never. Yeah. I played it with them because but I never really got into it that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean it's fun.
I
But
wanted.
it's
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's not my type of game. I think.
I would like to try a board game with you again. And again, I'm sorry for that one day where we had to cut it kind of short. But yeah, one day I hope we can reattempt some board games because I feel like board games with you sounds super fun. I have no idea, but my intuition tells me board game and Wutti makes a lot of sense.
I'm very competitive.
I
and I'm very
love
bad
that.
at losing. I am very bad at losing.
We can be bad at losing together.
Oh, do you know what's a board game called? I would love to play it.
Catan.
Yeah, Catan. Why do you know that?
We talked about it.
Oh, okay.
I
makes
really
sense,
wanted
makes sense.
to, but I think I got made fun of for suggesting it. I can't remember who made fun of me, but I'm gonna kill them if I remember.
It surely wasn't me because I love the game.
Yeah. I think you were very excited for it. But let me gather all of my like thinking energy to like shoot out a really nice question for you, Wutti.
Okay. Shoot me.
I won't ever shoot you. Let's see. I put pressure on myself. Why do you like streaming?
Why do I like streaming? I feel I found so like okay, wait. How many minutes do I have to answer this question?
Oh, as long as you'd like.
To make it really quick, I was really, into anime and all of these nerdy things for a very long time, and then I kind of managed to get myself like not a lot of friends who are interested in all of these things, and then I kind of lost touch of it, right? And at some point of my life, because I lived outside of Austria for a while, and when we moved back here, I didn't really have a lot of friends left or people left, so that's one thing. Because I was a mom and I had Tiny and I was working. That was what my life consisted of. And that's also why I decided the game, actually, because I was like, I'm gonna start to have hobbies, I'm gonna do something, like, because I was a very, very low point. So and then I started streaming. Also, it actually started with as well already, because I felt like, finding friends and all that.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's so nice when you're streaming. You're like, you have like all the people there, and you can talk about what you're interested in, and you can, like have just the community
You create
you
your
have
own,
around
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Your own space.
I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the most
yeah.
beautiful thing about streaming, and it helped me a lot. So I have a hobby. I have something I can do, because I used to always just fall asleep with Tiny and wake up at 5 a.m. and start working at 6 a.m. and then work all day and then come home and then take Tiny to bed. That was my daily schedule for a very long time.
Yeah. But now you have things to look forward to, I can imagine. So I'm really happy.
Yeah, me too. I'm very happy that I met all of you guys. I'm very happy that I have hobbies now. I'm very happy that I have like dreams, like more dreams, Just also like, it's something you forget very easily when you're a mom.
Oh, yeah.
That you're a person yourself too, who deserves to have hopes and dreams. And not only put your hopes and dreams onto other people and your work onto other people. So
Yeah. That's a good thing to point out with motherhood. Lots of mothers end up going through that and get resentful. So I'm glad that it doesn't sound like you'll head down that route. So
yeah, I don't.
I send you many hugs.
I send you many hugs too. I send everybody many hugs. I think that was a very nice time now.
Yeah! Okay, now I am trying to figure out how to end this.
Well, I will help you by, should I say my goodbyes, and then I will go with it. You can say.
Yes, but first,
Checking.
is there anything you'd like to promo before I kick you out?
You're not kicking me out. I'm leaving peacefully.
No. I'll kick you out. I'm gonna show you the door and get her out. With the broom. Yeah. Maru-kun. Oh, yeah, you are fine. Maru-kun. Ohayou gozaimasu. でも、すぐに終わり。ごめん、マルくん。ごめん。マルくん大好きですよ。
めちゃくちゃ大好きよ。Okay,
I feel so bad.
Promo.
Yeah.
If you guys wanna look or see more about rigging or something, or learn about rigging, I try to explain every little thing I touch or do while I'm streaming. Just drop by, say hi. I'm happy about every little hi I get.
She's really cool.
I won't be rigging that much, like then maybe the next week or next 2 weeks, but I will return back to do a lot more rigging on my streams. Also, everybody in here who doesn't follow Vespi, go follow Vespi. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's amazing.
I
love her very much.
Thank you, Wutti. I love that you promoted me in your self promo. Okay. Now off you go. I love you, and I hope you get some good rest. I'm sorry you wake up in 3 to 4 hours. You got this.
That's okay. I'm used to it. Bye.
Goodbye. So goodbye. I really wanted to talk with Vespu Wutti. Maru-kun! 悔しい。私も、それは私も、でも、次ね。いつかね。でも今終わります。配信終わります。配信終わりましたよ。Thank you so much for coming by, Maru. It makes me super happy you still came by. I hope you have a good day today, okay? I'm gonna go figure out who to raid, or maybe I should actually end stream. I'm tired and I need to go eat. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you. Oh shit! Excuse me. Okay. So with that, I will go now. Take care, everyone. Tomorrow I have a stream. I don't know what will happen, but I'll go live at some point. Woo! Don't you love that? That was such a professional advertisement. Okay. Take care, everyone. Minna, mata ne. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.